But I will
Yes,
say
y'all.
I'm sorry, Victoria, because that was a very side comment that I made. And I'm sorry, because I could tell it hurt you.
It's wild, Lily.
It's fine. I know a lot of y'all don't understand, and you
Oh,
can't understand
Becca,
because
it's a total
I can't
different
talk
world
about
now.
it, so. But
Victoria, you realize you bring a lot of this on yourself.
absolutely.
Fact.
I 100% know that I bring
thank
a
you.
lot of the shit that I get onto myself.
And I've told you before, you have got to take accountability for the bullshit that you've done. And you won't do it, and I don't know why. Look, we all fuck up. We all fuck up.
Amen.
Okay. You know
Same.
you took money from people. You know that, Victoria. Nobody has to tell you that. The bullshit that you have done, you have to go to bed with that every night.
As an addict, yes, I did take money from people, and I know that. But I really want you, what addict?
I just want to reiterate, I do not think that addiction is an excuse for your actions, because guess what? An active addiction, I had to take responsibility for the things that I did in active addiction. I had to make amends for the things that I did in active addiction. It is not an excuse. Mental health, also not a fucking excuse. If you get on this here internet acting like a goddamn fool, doing fucked up shit, you should answer for it. Period. Sorry, guys.
Hasn't?
I've never stolen from
Victoria,
I'm not saying stolen. No, ma'am.
you lied straight to my motherfucking face about helping Lisa. When I took up for you, when I took
And I apologize to you for
I went to bat for you, and
She
you
did.
made me look stupid as fuck.
I can't
If
right
you
now.
would have told me, Jennifer, they're not lying. I have been helping her. I'd have been like, damn, Victoria, why? But it wouldn't have turned into this. I cannot deal with a liar.
Did you
I've
come
dealt
to me and ask me?
with too many liars.
Okay, thank you.
Did you
You
come to me?
admitted it.
You have your
Yes, I
channel
asked
links in
and
your page?
Do you remember when me and Edie Bitty and B come in that live that night when people were low rating you, putting you down, accusing you of helping Lisa?
Did you see her
And you were
apology?
telling, no, I wasn't helping her.
I wasn't helping her at that point.
But you had. See what I'm saying? That right there.
No, I'm
Not
being
at that
honest.
point.
I've done showed y'all
Not at that
exactly.
point. Not at that point.
We give you
Not
room to
throwing that in
speak.
there. Not at that point. The point
this
is
again.
you were helping her and you lied to people who called you a friend.
Period, Jesse.
And I've said that multiple times that I was sorry that I helped her for the time that I helped her.
No, you said sorry to the fucking internet, Victoria. You never came to me and said that you were sorry.
I said sorry to you too, baby. And whatever. Obviously, it's different when it comes to you and me, and I know you and me weren't as close as we were before, right? Not
Hours. Clearly.
Me and you weren't as
8
close
hours.
to the other lady.
8 hours.
The other ones were fucking using you for views, Victoria.
You may be absolutely correct.
Come on, Victoria. Come on, Victoria.
This is before I came in the
Tonight,
life.
but it wasn't last night.
I wasn't there in the morning, but yeah, I know what you meant. I know, baby.
8
But yeah,
hours.
I'm sorry to
I'm not
you
going
that
through it.
I ended up helping her, but I
Me too, Tammy.
please show me, because I really don't believe that I said those words while I was actually helping her. And I mean, you knew about the $30. Everybody
I
keeps
love
bringing
Jennifer.
up that $30.
I'm not talking about the fucking $30, Victoria.
I know, honey. I know. That's why I said that. Then the next thing would have been the time that I helped her with the Cash App. And
Victoria, can I just ask, I think I've asked you before, I'm sorry to interrupt
Wait,
you.
what?
What possessed you to help her with a Cash App and send it to a DD? Well, you know what she was doing.
not exactly.
You were sober. You know what I mean? Like you were in your sober journey. You know what I mean? That's what I was shocked by.
Period, Dicka.
Yeah. I don't know. I was worried about her. She had told me, obviously, Jen knows this too, that she
I'm
had.
going to cut you off.
Because you weren't worried about her. If you were worried about her, you wouldn't have aided in her addiction.
Well, let her.
So
Raven,
don't say you worried about her.
Raven, I think I know what she meant by worried by her, because when we were in an addiction, if you owe somebody money, I'm not trying to like take people.
She doesn't owe somebody money. She owes a lot of people a lot of money. Okay.
Throwing it out there, like it is a dangerous game to play.
At the end of the day, you're going to try to get that money in any way. And I was actually...
Yes.
Did you want to be the $30 that helped her
No, I
take
didn't.
her out of this world? That's what these people don't understand.
Like that little bit of money, $5, $10, it all adds up to another bag that can be the end of it, because it's not just rack, there's F in there. You know what I mean? Like, I OD'd on F multiple times, and my stupid behind still went back.
Ange, what are you talking about? I'm trying to keep my cool. This is Melita's live.
I don't cover Lisa anymore, y'all.
And I'm sorry that, again...
No, you're fine, Victoria. I want you to talk.
No.
And, I invited you up here. It's my live. I am allowed to have who I want up here, right? But Jennifer's also my sponsor, so...
I come in right here.
No, I think I heard you say that the other day, but I didn't know it was this Jennifer.
So I'm in the chat at this point.
So
That's awesome. Yeah, I really and truly, and I said this the other day, I think...
I saw.
Maybe I wasn't thinking. I don't know.
JP.
I was trying to gain her trust. I was...
By helping her get high?
No, because the lady that had just said that she was doing actual activity for money.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about English? Because I know English and I speak English.
I don't think it was English.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's English.
Somebody in Spam Slams live.
Yeah,
Victoria.
It's English. That was English.
Melita.
I didn't know that was who that was.
Hold on. Everybody hold on. Melita, I gotta say this or I'm gonna bust.
Yes, ma'am.
I can't even look at the phone.
I understand.
For you to tell that lie about Villain saying she's got DV charges, what the fuck, Victoria?
I said that I seen that she had
Watch the back pedal, okay?
been charged with DV at a certain point, because she said nobody that has any type of abuse charges should have a platform. And
What did I say, y'all? Who knows what words I used? Can somebody please tell me in the chat? Because that is not what I said, Victoria. As a matter of fact, when Ahood came into my life trying to defend his ass, I said, when he told me it was a disgruntled lover, I said I could see that. I could almost justify it if it was one. No, that is not what I said. I said no abuser should have a platform. Okay? So you can't twist my words to be what you want it to be while also claiming you don't fucking watch me.
was like, didn't I see that you had a domestic charge?
Yeah, being charged and being convicted are two different things.
Villain said in her own live. Villain said in her own live that
Villain's in here.
it doesn't matter if you were convicted or not. That doesn't mean you're not guilty. I was
Also not what I said. What I said was you could be like, I was once arrested, right, for H possession, and that charge was dismissed, but I still committed that crime. That's facts. And if I tell y'all about crimes that you're not going to find, why the fuck would I not tell you about the ones that you will, right? Does that make sense to anybody?
convicted of the thing that everybody throws in my face.
Victoria, you don't take accountability for a fucking thing.
But Villain has
Melita,
everything in her
I'm gonna have
past.
to go. I'm gonna have to go. No, I can't. This is your
Villain
life.
won't come up. She don't want to come up.
I'm not gonna be
It's
disrespectful.
fine. She doesn't have to.
But
She doesn't want to come up.
I can't fucking take it. Victoria, take accountability for what the fuck you do.
And I am taking accountability. Just because I'm not taking accountability, how y'all think I should say it is different.
Well, I don't want you. Like, how are you taking account?
GP, can you reiterate what the 4 parts to account are for me, por favor?
The 4 parts to apology is one, admitting what was done wrong, or admitting what's done wrong, find the error of your ways, Three, recognizing how the other person felt, and four, what are you going to do in the future to prevent it from happening again?
Right. So I don't know if you saw the video that she tried to make apologizing, but it was none of this. Okay, none of it.
She was moonwalking. She was moonwalking better than Michael Jackson.
Amen. So like you are like kind of, I mean, maybe not an outsider now, but you are, right? So can you give me your observations?
Her observation is basically trying to vindicate herself, I think she understands that she is going to be villainized no matter what, but she's providing self vindication in hopes that someone out there will believe it. And then try to plead into saying, this is my excuse for what I did, right? And an apology does not consist of an excuse of what you did. It's taking accountability of your own actions and then trying to prevent them from happening in the future. So what she's trying to do is vindication and lessen the damage of vilification of people vilifying her.
And so that's coming from somebody that hasn't been around the way that I have been, right? It not done the research, Anya, not done the digging into Victoria, right? That I have. So he's like, if somebody that is not somebody that could pick up on like your mannerisms, I guess you could say, while not having the details that I have, and honestly, the entire time that I've addressed Victoria, if she for once just opened her fucking ears and listened to the things that I've said, she would actually get some fucking help out of it.
I think so too. I think the first step is one, recognizing what's going on in her life. All right, she recognizes she's an addict, but she's using that title as a excuse for her behavior.
Shield. Correct.
She's using that as an excuse for her behavior.
And it's
when she starts taking accountability for herself and her actions, that's when she can actually start making positive steps forward.
Amen.
And like I said, I'm not perfect. I had to go through therapy. Like, I've damaged some relationships in my past.
Of course.
And I think if she's actually trying to go into recovery, I think it's, eventually she'll get there, hopefully, when she goes into step 4 and 5 and basically doing a self-inventory. And then when she gets to step 9 and, righting the wrongs and making amends, that's when it can happen. You're not going to be able, right now, she's just straight up trying to, it sounds to me, my perception is, that her ability to manipulate people is dwindling down, and she's grasping whether it's her either addiction or pride or her ego is one of the things that's the motivator.
Correct. So that's a pretty, I would say, as somebody who's been fucking dealing with her for 4 months, I would say that that's pretty accurate, right? Like, and the only thing that I've ever said is that you will not maintain recovery while living a dishonest life, right? I also don't think, this is just my opinion, she lacks the ability to seek any type of introspection to see, hey, wait, maybe I did do this, right? Instead of doing anything that, and I agree, listen, I know people like, they like to say I'm the accountability police, right? But if you don't hold yourself accountable for the things that you've done, you will not stay in recovery. I'm sorry, and I know that might come off harsh, and I'm not even trying to be a bitch. I'm just being honest.
Do you think that part of it is that she is scared of what she will potentially see when she finally looks in the mirror?
Yes.
And that's one of the reasons why she continues to, relapse and deflect and just.
Well, I think that I personally think that she is, I don't think that she's even like self-aware enough to understand that like the things that I'm saying are not meant to be attacks. They're not meant to be hurtful. If she just would put that guard down a little bit, she would realize that the things that I'm saying are for her benefit. Her being held accountable does fucking nothing for me. What does it do for me?
But I don't think she's hit that rock bottom yet.
I
Usually people
agree.
start doing that, and her rock bottom might be a little different than everybody else's rock bottom.
Absolutely.
Like someone's rock bottom might be, I'm going to say destruction of a relationship or
Hmm.
loss of a relationship, and someone else's rock bottom might be where they have nothing else in the world, and like and they're at a certain low point, and that's a time when you find your rock bottom. Whether someone's rock bottom could be up here or way down low, but
Amen.
but you're not going to be able to do that self reflection or get that introspective thought,
Right.
or be able to willing to learn the tools until you hit it.
At all. And I also think that there's a serious, she also, I don't know why, to be honest, but she also has like this cocky ass attitude, right? I'll just use one for instance, and it's pity pause, because she's one of the people that did make public the $30 that she gave her that was supposed to be a loan, never paid back. When that was made a public issue, and just to be clear, there are fucking 50 more people behind her, okay? Hi. That when that was made a public ordeal, instead of giving that money to her, she took the stance of, I don't owe you shit, and then proceeded to eat takeout, go shopping, spend money for like without giving a shit on lives, like in these people's faces. And I'm sorry, but if you feel bad for your actions, you wouldn't fucking do that. It's like you're putting it in their faces that you legitimately stole from them. Because when you borrow money without the intentions of giving it back, that's fucking stealing.
And it goes back into the old thing of deny, 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 make counter
Mhm.
accusations. So if you
But who does
deflect,
that hurt in the end? Just
it's ultimately going to hurt her. It's going to hurt herself the
right.
worst, but it does hurt other people along the way. But obviously, she doesn't care about that because
Mm-mm.
she's going to boohoo, and she's
Mm.
going to try to vindicate her actions,
Mm.
and use the veil of addiction as an excuse.
Amen. All right, let's get back to it, guys.
No, that's my only question. Like, have you come
I
out
said
and
that
said,
I fucked up by helping Lisa. I said that.
okay,
But
what
then
about
I told I helped for 3 months, not a week. That's not true. I know I fucked up by helping her for 1 week, $526. That was during that time. I have text messages where she's literally convincing me and Kim H about that he's gonna give her the card so she can go get a hoagie. She even texted us from a different number stating it was him.
okay? Now, question.
No, she doesn't.
Again, I didn't. I've said that. I said that before.
My bad. I didn't know that you were here asking. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Hi.
Hey, so this just kind of goes out to Victoria's friend who went on there while Victoria's just blabbering her damn guts out and stuff, and how, oh my God, do you see what you're pushing her to and all this kind of stuff? And you want to talk about my friend's eyeliner and drinking her coffee? Let me tell you something, honey. Your friend making a fool of herself on the internet has got her in that situation. Nobody has pushed her that way. Nobody will push her that way. She's done it all to herself. So if you care about your friend, tell your friend to stay off the internet. She doesn't have to get off the app. Just shut it the fuck down.
So that is also, I was going to get to her as well. So just real quick, I've never said that I wanted Victoria to get off the internet. I want Victoria to hold her fucking self accountable because she wants all this praise. You know, she did this, she did that. I don't give a shit if she's on the internet. Just don't be a piece of shit on it while claiming to be a
Exactly.
person.
Exactly. And don't go crying and just blowing snot everywhere that everybody hurts your damn feelings. No. She doesn't know what position she put somebody in when she was taking their money. If they went without, if they cried over it, or if they had any issues, she didn't care about anything
Nope.
she's done to anybody else. And I'm not
Nope.
going to bring her kids into it, but she hadn't really thought about that either.
Mm.
But so her little bestie over there trying to rub her back and tell her, oh, she's just, it's okay, honey, and y'all shouldn't be so mean, and look what you're doing. And we didn't do this.
Donna, I don't know if you're talking to me, but I speak for those victims.
Right?
Did you know that? Those are the people that I speak for. The people that Victoria
Hold up. She might be talking to me. I can answer her.
and
I can answer her.
spits in their fucking faces every single day that she doesn't at least attempt to do the right thing.
Okay. Maybe Donna was talking to me.
Oh.
Hey, Donna.
My bad.
I have every reason to get on here and defend myself or my friends or whatever and what's right. If you don't like it, there's a scroll button. You can block whatever. We don't care. But however, if you have problems with somebody pointing out the issues with somebody else and the bad behavior they continue to do and the decisions they continue to make, then why do you care? Why do you care?
Right.
Nobody protecting our peace is fine. We get that
I
part.
protect my
However,
peace. I'll log off this motherfucker
exactly
every night.
Yeah, I can do it right now and not give two shits. But
because I don't use this app as a means to
for sympathy.
How are you? I don't use this app as a means of income, a stream of income. I'm not on this app requesting money from people behind the scenes while talking shit about Lisa doing it, right?
Exactly.
I don't do that.
Exactly.
I don't do that.
So
I
hope you got your answer.
Lily, I only saw some of it, and I think that people really, and you're more than welcome to it, right? But what you don't understand is that the people that I speak for are the people that were victimized by Victoria. Those are the people that I speak for. Those are the people that come to me thanking me. Do you know how many people thank me for what I do? I bet you don't.
But you also don't have to go around, publicizing, oh, I helped this one and I helped that one and this one and that one, da. You don't have to do none of that.
And that too, Salty Nick, right? So there was probably a week in between the Cash App when I called it out. She continued lying. She still to this day says that I took a photoshopped receipt from Kim. I don't know how many times I've put the proof out of where I got the Cash App information. I don't know how many times I've done that. So this is consequences for your behavior, right?
But it's her story. Let her tell it how she gonna tell it. If she gonna lie, let her tell it how she gonna tell it. Because we all know.
Nobody believes her anyway.
Exactly. She has zero credibility on anything. No. So as far as I'm concerned, anything that came out of her mouth last night, today, tomorrow, whatever, is a lie.
Right.
Until you see change.
I do absolutely want to say that do I think that she's using hugs, street hugs? No, I don't think that. And I've never said that I have thought that. What I mentioned was that somebody else brought up a situation about her drinking, which came out of my mouth. That's facts. That was told to somebody by somebody else. Right?
Oh. All right, I got to get down, but I love you. And I wanted to say, hey.
But but the only point that I've tried to make as far as her recovery is that you can't live a clean life living dirty. I didn't make the rules, babe. I didn't make that up in my mind. That's like statistically proven with thousands of addicts that came before her. And I said that in the beginning, right? I said, listen, you're never going to stay in recovery if you can't be honest. She would be the first addict I have ever heard of. So Donna, here's the thing. But let me ask you a question. Have you seen my videos about Victoria? Because I don't try to beat her down. Just because I'm honest doesn't mean I'm trying to beat her down. Right. And I'm sorry, but I will say the same thing that I just said in Jennifer's live, right? Oh, well, Allie, that's usually how it goes, right? Because, listen, if you lie about the small things, guess what you're going to do? Lie about the big things. Right. And listen, I understand that, right? but here's the best way I could put it, right? She's the cause and I'm the effect. You see what I'm saying here? If there was accountability, ever, right? I wouldn't be addressing her. And for the week after I called out the Cash App, right? Let's say I posted that first video. I was across 3 different social media apps and in Victoria's live myself, asking for an apology that she did owe me. Right? Victoria, with her cocky ass self, said, "Go ahead, do a deep dive. It's all over the internet anyway." And now it's right. That's a little weird, don't you think? Because I honestly didn't have the time to do the deep dive, which is why it's taking me 4 fucking months to finish. Right? I asked for an apology. I went into her live and I told her, hey Posty, that I said, she was saying the screenshot was photoshopped, right? And I said, Victoria, I posted a screen recording. How could it be photoshopped? And she continues still to this day saying, I took an edited screenshot from Kim, who photoshops everything. The only conversation or interaction that I've had with Kim Raya was on that panel in that Discord server, last week? First and only conversation. Make sure if you're commenting on those videos, the beloved Asheville, that it is the actual account, because they've commented to me twice. And I did let the organization know. 828 Strong wish list is in the backup. Psycho Shady Bitch. So the 828 Strong wish list is in my backup account, in the bio of my backup. I know, right? Kick rocks. All right, so shall I continue? Because I come in soon.
Hold on 1 second. I just want to say quick, this is why I came up, because Victoria's not the only one that's been doing it recently, but there's a lot of like doubling down on, oh, I'm standing up for this, I'm standing up for my friends, I'm standing up for that. But yet we have the same right to stand up for our friends and to put out the truth. Like, this isn't a one-way street. So
and she's got these people thinking I'm lying. I can fucking promise you, not a single. If I would have lied about her once I found out it was a lie, I would have corrected it.
right. So I'm just saying that, like, they use the excuse, I'm standing up for my friend, or don't make this person cry, or look what you're doing. Well, look what you're doing to our friends. Like, it goes both ways. Not that 2 wrongs make a right. I'm not saying that, but you can't threaten us to dox us and everything else because we're standing up for our friends. It's just,
wait, who's doxing who?
No, that's another situation. That's what I mean. Victoria's not the only one that does it. That was the one I messaged you about. So
right.
All
and
right,
that's the thing. Like, I could understand. Who is this Andy dude? I keep seeing live recordings of him. Andy is Lori's husband. I'm just going to reiterate. I need everybody in here that posts videos to make videos telling the public not to give Lori money. I can't elaborate right now, but I will when I can. I give you my word. Right now I can't, but she's gotten enough. She's gotten enough. I don't give a shit if you think that you're helping her kids. Do not give her a fucking penny. So anybody that does post videos, I don't care how you put it out, just make sure that people know not to give her money. I promise you she's gotten enough on this app.
And by the way, anybody down there in the chat, you better keep Andy's name out of your mother loving mouth.
That's how he found us. Was that video. I know. Well, I don't know if you want to talk yet, but do not give her money. And anybody, I know you guys are pretty observant, so I'm sure you're seeing what's in the chat. And if you know, you know, okay? But just trust me and believe me. I'm sorry, I got like a dog hair in my eye. I know. Just trust and believe that it's an issue, okay? And once I am able to discuss it and give more details, I will. Okay? Snorkers, I can't elaborate. I can't. There's a reason why. There's a reason why. And I don't, ultimately, I never want to put somebody that's been taken advantage of in a bad position.
Snarkers, when V gives me the go ahead, I'll text you privately.
You know what I'm saying? I just, listen, I can't talk about it right now, y'all. Just trust that when I can, I will.
You're not gagged, are you?
I'm gagged. Legally gagged. Can't talk about it. I promise that once I can, I will. And it shouldn't be very long, so y'all will be sipping tea soon. I just can't, I just can't say anything right
Before
now.
I even helped.
I was in one of your lives where you did say that. I did hear you say
That I was afraid of what she would do if the money stopped.
Mm-hmm.
But one lady came up and said she was doing that to get stuff and whatever. And yes, she's a grown woman. She can do whatever the frick she wants. But at the end of the day, there's something called harm reduction at one point or another.
Isn't that just like needles, like clean stuff to make
No.
I just want to be 1000% clear. Harm reduction is never going to be sending money to a hug dealer. Never. The point of harm reduction is to reduce the harm that comes with addiction, okay? Giving access to clean utensils, preventing spread of disease. It is not and will never be providing money for people to continue to use. The goal is to effectively use or cease use. Never that, okay?
The lady that does harm reduction on here says she puts $20 in there every once in a while.
Oh.
Harm reduction Spitfire.
Which is a whole idiot.
Hold on for 1 second. Shameless, like that's her field. Shameless, am I wrong? I thought harm reduction
It's just Sarah.
was like where it's like clean tools because you know they're gonna do it, but at least do it cleanly. And you know what I mean, like Narcan.
Yes, we're in a facility. I mean, in my state, that's how it goes. If there's a new harm reduction that is giving money, like that doesn't make sense. Giving money to someone so
That's
they
harm.
not overdose doesn't make any sense. To
No.
me. But when you get a second, I'd like to say something.
Yeah,
when you get a minute.
No, go. I got a minute. Victoria, you got a minute.
Yeah, so go ahead.
Okay, so my thing is, and I don't speak a lot much, and I don't really get angry or negative really towards anyone, but I do have this genuine question with you. I do not understand. I see you take this quote accountability, but then you turn around and you do it again. And the thing is you say things that are super serious and you have no receipts on it. Like you can't say like you saw somewhere that the villain or anyone has a DV and then say that to people.
I posted the proof. I did have the proof. I just didn't show it in my live. I didn't have it I didn't know where it was in my screenshots, and I don't want to accidentally click on a picture that would get me in a lot of trouble if y'all see.
I call bullshit.
Got you in a lot of trouble.
I call bullshit.
You don't have to answer any questions I'm asking.
Pictures of my family.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay.
Because you know, like when you click on it, like they're all little bitty and you can't always see them. I typically try to put them in a different place that way. Or if I'm going to show them, I'll screenshot it, so it's at the bottom.
No, I get what you're saying because I almost sent the wrong pictures myself, but I have bad eyes. So.
Me.
Yes, ma'am.
Me.
Yeah, who is
It's
saying
on
Melita?
Melitas.
I'm saying me. My turn, me.
Oh, sorry. Miss Deb was next.
So just for context, okay, I'm in the chat and Callie Girl, who is one of my mods and friends, I'm sorry y'all, I got something in my eye, was in the box. Okay, so as this conversation was going on, I was telling Callie Girl, I'm also gonna need y'all to tap. I was telling Callie Girl, you could talk because this is all something that has been being talked about. I don't know if y'all were around last year. My ex ran a whole fucking smear campaign on me. Okay, so this is no secret. All right, so Callie Girl is about to tell Victoria that she's wrong. Watch how this goes.
And then you're next.
Gotcha. Okay. Love you lots.
I love you too.
We need to stop the drama.
We need to stop it now. We need to cut it
Good
off.
luck.
It's going to get too much for you.
I'm fine. I'm fine. My anxiety's fine. I'm fine. Victoria's not yelling. No one's yelling. It's just, when you're upset, you speak loud.
She's not yelling. She did a little aggressive with things. I'm just saying, I'm looking out for you, girl.
I appreciate that. And when it gets a little too much and I get triggered, I'm pretty sure I could tell Victoria.
Poor
and
Melita.
Victoria will understand that.
Absolutely.
So, go ahead, California girl.
First, I just want to say, are you okay, Victoria? Do you need to get a Kleenex?
Okay.
Okay.
My husband's standing beside me. I'm okay.
I'm not allowed to yell, right? You guys?
Please don't, ma'am, because I have complex traumatic stress disorder. So,
I'm not going to yell, and I'm going to try my best not to use a curse word.
yes, ma'am.
But
Well, you can cuss. I cuss all the time.
Is she here?
When is this girl that is underneath me here gonna apologize to Villain? When is she gonna quit making videos and bold-face lying about her? When is she gonna quit talking on stuff that she is completely wrong about? Does she not watch Villain's videos and see the receipt upon stacks of receipts? That's what I want to know. Are you not looking at these receipts? Are you you're just pulling these videos out just for pure shits and giggles?
Okay. Well, to be fair, I didn't make a video about that person first.
Please, baby, please don't do that. Whenever somebody says no to you, you say, I didn't say it first. I didn't do it first. It doesn't matter. Two wrongs don't make a right.
Oh, I know. So is it okay? I'm just generalize. Is it okay that people can speak on my children and I can't respond back to that because I'm under a court order? Oh, I forgot. I don't have a court order, correct?
I don't know.
They're never coming home, correct? So why am I putting up an Amazon list? Because they're never coming home. Because everybody in this chat knows that other than me and my husband that is standing right here beside me, and I can't tell y'all yay or nay.
Yes.
Take it down.
Hold on. I'm not talking about other people. I'm talking about one. I'm talking about Margaret. You're not going to do with me like you do with everybody else. And you try to, you just come in and you try to confuse the whole situation, and it makes people feel like their head is in the bottom of a fucking blender because you just go, like, that's not what I'm talking about. Have you watched Margaret's videos?
Wait.
I don't like her. Why would I watch her videos?
Hold on. You don't watch me, but you find the time to twist everything that I fucking say to make yourself a victim. Got it.
Didn't ask you if you liked her.
I don't watch people. I don't follow people I don't like.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, then you just need to.
I did try to. But hold on. I did try to message that person multiple times, and she didn't respond because she only wants to make sure that this can happen. Because where's anybody that gives a fuck about what Victoria has to say? Oh, I'm sorry. Except for Melita. Melita has defended me a couple of times.
I understand.
I'm asking, why is it okay that everybody can talk about everything that y'all know nothing about when it comes to Victoria's life?
I'm not talking about everybody. I'm talking about the things that you're saying.
Villain can talk about Victoria's life.
You can't stay on task, can you? You can't stay on track.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm only supposed to talk about what I said about Villain that wasn't true, not what Villain said about me. That wasn't true.
Okay, pump the brakes. No, I'm saying
all the way the fuck off, bitch.
It's Cali Girl.
Hey.
Yeah.
No.
Melita on top of her.
Okay.
You know what's going to happen now, don't you, Millie?
So at this point, Victoria ran to her own life because she can't control the narrative. It was Cali Girl. California Girl. Because I was in the chat and I was telling her that she could speak on it because she was in the box and I refused to get in the box with Victoria, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what happened the last time?
Yes.
Now,
I got reported.
so Victoria goes to her life where she can reel it in a bit cry a bit,
Do I
right?
turn it on my back now? I'm so scared. She calls. I mean, come on. Is there anybody that she hasn't called a bitch?
Yeah.
I mean, come on, who dropped her? Hold on, Victoria's. I didn't say drop. Why did y'all drop her? She wasn't even.
Nobody dropped her. Nobody dropped her.
I didn't drop her.
I didn't either.
Do you need to reset?
No, I don't have to reset. She said that I dropped her.
So now I'm in the box. Okay.
I didn't deserve that. She does that to everybody. When I want her to pump the brakes and bring it back around and try to concentrate on what I'm saying, she never answers the questions.
Yeah, because she said, because Victoria was probably going to report the lie.
So, Victoria, I strongly advise you to go watch my videos on YouTube today, because your entire theory, I mean, not that I needed to do it, because I do want to be clear, absolutely fucking no one asked me to clarify that situation, because believe it or not, you were mad late to the party, honey. And this has been being talked about on these platforms for 4 fucking years. Do you understand me?
That's all I was trying to tell her.
I understand.
She cannot like you all she wants.
No,
That's
I don't
fine.
think so.
Right, but
just
calling
pull-
somebody...
take it- pull your big girl panties up, or your blue jeans, or whatever you're wearing, and just take a few minutes a day and just watch the videos.
Yeah. And she's Waya anyway. She manages to twist everything I say, so she definitely watches what I say, right?
Do people not realize that if you make a
Last
big
night.
boo-boo, I mean multiple boo-boos like she makes by making these videos talking about Margaret, if you just come back on and say, you know what? I don't like her. I popped off. I see the receipts now. I was wrong.
She doesn't.
Being
She
humble is very. Jesus Christ! I don't know what to say.
So I did want to say that she did say something while she was up here that I just want to clarify. Okay, Victoria, the people that you abused call you an abuser, honey. All right, the people that A Hood has abused call him an abuser, baby. The one that you tried to, you thought you were doing something with that video, his words. He lied. Those are his words, babe. You follow me? And I, just so everybody understands that my words were no abuser should be on a platform. I stand by that. A disgruntled ex-boyfriend who wound up physically assaulting me for years, okay, that I have a lifetime restraining order for, and his words saying that I did it for XYZ. That is not the same. You can't compare the two. And I even told A Hood when he tried to come into my life that if he had one, I would understand it, okay? But there are multiple. Just like his victims call him an abuser. Yours call you an abuser. Mine, that you think I abused, that I was fucking 1,500 miles away from, says he did it out of spite. You see the difference here?
I do. Everybody around this panel, I'm sure, does, but she doesn't.
Right. Well, because she can't listen. People in her life, those that are around her, 1,000% call her a narcissist. Okay? She is incapable of the introspection that it takes for her to acknowledge the fact that she is wrong.
It's very attractive and to be humble. It's a good quality. Mm-hmm. To eat crow and say, I'm sorry. Right, listen, I know she's listening. I just want her to know. There's a lot of us that have known and have been riding alongside with Margaret for a couple of years now. And
Happy Friday!
Had the phone calls with her and know how horrible it was for her and how difficult the decision, Florida, New York, Florida.
Right.
You know, would sit with your mom and all the phone calls and the texts.
I'm
It
not
was
going from her
heartbreaking.
live. Whose live is it?
We know the truth, but yet here's this.
I know that.
I just want to say one more thing, and I want you to disconnect me. Melita, I'm so sorry. I knew if I came up on here that I would probably lose my cool, and I should have kept my fucking mouth shut.
No,
and
you're
not
fine.
requested.
No, you're fine.
She was up there.
Accountability.
She was probably behaving
Right?
herself, and I had to come in and ruin it. I
You
just want to
are
apologize.
perfectly fine. You're
Oh, she's a victim. Get the entire fuck out of here. Melita, do you have your YouTube linked, babe?
I have told you about turn around and taking on
We're switching gears, y'all.
everything else, but
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
have also, I know what was said in our group chats, and
Okay.
I know what's been put out there, and some of the stories don't match up. And
It's Idde and Christy in the
That's
box.
how you felt. Why did you never come to me and tell me this? Why did
I
you
ended up, hold on, because I didn't talk to you yesterday.
Her
I missed
ad
you for a
on
minute
YouTube
because
is
I was
Melita
out running.
Loves.
And then
It's spelled
last
like her
night,
at in the box.
I got summoned
Yes.
because of Victoria and the Kimmy situation, and then I got stuck. So
No.
I had
It's
no chance
just Idde.
to talk to you. And this
It's just
morning,
Idde and Christy.
Same situation, and here I am stuck. And I don't care what you do.
Idde and
how you do it,
Christy.
who you're friends with.
Good.
Never have.
Wait, Victoria did what?
I think from the beginning, it was stupid
Oh.
for y'all not to be friends, and I've told you that.
As she should. Listen,
I
the
think
people,
it
I
was
just want to make something clear,
uncalled for
right?
on a lot of people's
I'll
different
use
parts. What happened?
Victoria. Oh, she's, yeah, I know, I heard. I'll use Victoria as an example just because it's the easiest one that I got right now, right? The people that I surround myself with, right? I surround myself with them because they keep me in check, right? If I go over a line, they're gonna tell me, "Hey, Mog, you shouldn't have done that." Okay? These types of people surround themselves with yes men. You follow me? People that do not hold them accountable, that do not, and just let them run amok all over fucking Beyonce's internet, right? So when they're not used to that type of relationship, and I don't know about y'all, but I prefer friends that are honest with me. I don't want people to have me out here embarrassing myself on the goddamn internet. I did, Shotgun Mama. I did. It's Idde and Christy. I prefer, listen, I prefer honesty over everything, right? Like, even in a relationship, if you're in a relationship with somebody and they do some fucked up shit, like, if you're honest with me, then I can't call you a liar, right? And I'll always take into consideration that it took courage to be honest because you didn't know how I was going to react, right? So I'll always favor honesty over everything.
Whoever's saying it, I'm sitting here saying this right fucking now.
Hey, I also want to make a point too that just because you don't see us calling each other out doesn't mean it doesn't happen.
Facts. I missed that.
That was the first time you ever asked me, and I said no.
I have no
I
idea.
did not. No, I did not receive it.
Somebody sent her an email? I don't know what she's doing. I'm sorry, y'all. I missed it because, yeah. Look at him.
Because
Hot.
she sent
Are you
us
hot?
videos in our group chat, and I said, "Oh, I know him."
I don't know what that's
Okay, so the
talking about.
videos that he was getting, that she was hitting him or whatever.
Oh,
that came from him.
Yeah, he's a German Shepherd.
Okay, so let me go ahead and go back a little bit. So when I came across him and stuff, he made me laugh and everything else. So then he goes,
I dare you to fucking lie, bitch.
Comes into my live or whatever. And
I dare
Jennifer
you.
stated, "Oh, you're the one that got the shit beat out of you on a live." And she stated that, I'm proud of you that you didn't hit her back. So then, okay, this goes on. So I'm under the assumption that that is the only thing.
No, ma'am.
Possession charges.
No,
I didn't
ma'am.
ask anybody for anybody's past because
You would no, ma'am.
I don't know until
somebody go over there and call her out for that shit. That's a bull-faced lie. I saw her being tagged when I went to go pull the videos. When I saw him in her box, she's lying.
We all got jumped for not doing research on it.
I'm not doing background checks on people.
No, you lying bitch.
I don't have time for the bullshit.
You were tagged. Where's Sean Marie? She's lying.
Was you sending us the videos that were making you laugh? Because I didn't send you the beaten video. He sent that to you. Because he
did not send that to me. He posted it on his page and and we had a certain amount of time to go ahead and duet it, is what the agreement was.
Where'd you go, Ryan?
So then I went ahead.
Yes,
and on
Amy.
Page, I did the duet.
She is lying.
Mine got shut down first because I thought he was.
Don't you love that when they preemptively block?
The domestic violence. Lord knows I didn't say that. Okay, well, good. Good. Let her know. Thank you. I'm glad she thinks I'm a liar because I'm not lying.
You're a liar. I got the screenshots in my Dropbox of you being tagged in those videos. Where's Shaw? Shaw Marie tagged her. Crimson tagged her. I saw it with my own two eyes on the videos of him being called out for being an abuser. You are lying. I know, poor JP, dude.
There's no reason for me to sit here and lie about anything.
Then why are you lying? If there is no reason for you to lie, why are you lying?
She said you knew also we will sit with who you want. Yeah, I will sit whatever it is. I'm not going to sit here and if I didn't know something and he's already or Victoria or Christy or anybody else, if they go and change their lives or whatever, I'm not going to sit here. May I say something real fast? So go ahead. I will say this too, so everybody hears.
I'm looking in Dropbox.
Lori getting her place. Hey, I'm happy for her. I hope that she does make it, and I hope she does have her kids, and that she can go on with her life. So.
Hey, villain.
Yes.
Nobody jumped those girls last night and attacked them. Not nobody.
Oh, I believe that. She
I
does
am
this.
so pissed about that
I
because
believe
that is not goddamn true. I am so tired of them saying that.
Hey,
That
Idde.
you-
819. You're tagged here, dude. Fuck that shit. No. She's lying because she knows that she's in fucking hot water now.
But it pisses me off because this is the second live today that Christy's like, oh, I didn't know, and then everything's fine, and now this
Fuck
again.
you when you're not judging people, Idde. You platform abusers. Just apologize. Don't lie. Sorry, Melita.
No, you're fine. I'm just so fucking mad. Like, I am steaming. Like, and then to say that, like, that she got attacked. Why use that? Why use the word jumped when you know what Tattoo Boss has been through? Why use that
I'm gonna
word?
pull it up on a green screen.
Tattoo Boss, I'm sorry, honey. I'm just so mad. I am so sorry.
here. I'm here for it.
I'm so fucking pissed. Sorry, villain.
Y'all see that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me you didn't know.
Can you move your head one more time? I want to take a screenshot. Thank you.
There's more. She was being tagged in these videos. I don't want to hear it.
So she's still lying.
She's lying, yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Apparently, you and I attacked them last night, and this morning tattooed us. Apparently, we jumped them about how what has happened and how they feel about it.
And I'm not asking that to like start anything, but like I'm wondering because that's what my impression. I just remembered that last night. My impression was that this had happened a while ago. And he was doing what he needed to do, and that the people that were like bringing up all of this were starting something, as in stating that they were talking to somebody and doing the interview with somebody that was no longer
Wrong. I spoke to her in 2021.
What I've been told is
Your understanding is wrong.
into this because I supported him on the platform.
No.
Or whatever. And so they were bringing up Jasmine, which Jasmine had passed away
Correct.
a couple of years ago or
Correct.
whatever, and that they interviewed her. That is what I was told.
Okay, and that's like I said last
I was
night.
looking
That's
for
what
you.
I remembered, and that's why I wanted to ask to make sure and let everybody else know that that's what I remembered. Because I mean, obviously, again, if you told me that, I would assume that's what you believed. And
She's saying she didn't know.
I thought that person was the wife that everybody was talking about.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, it was somewhere. I think somebody said that the wife, like when
I know.
either after whatever, who knows, but that the wife was in the live and they spoke directly to the wife. I was like, no,
Yes.
she's just like how she's deceased.
Because there's more than one victim, soft brain.
So again, that's
So
my.
they're saying on August 9th, Villain tagged me in videos. That was the first tag.
Not
me.
villain.
No, Villain had me blocked, so I did not receive any tags of any videos.
Oh,
But regardless,
keep digging, Eddie. Ask Victoria if you can borrow a shovel. I know, Shaw.
but I don't.
I mean, again,
Keep digging,
if there's a problem,
Keep digging.
let's see, Idde, if you have no reason to lie, why are you lying? Villain saw you tagged in videos. If she's tagged me in videos, she had me blocked. So I'm not going to see the tags. Just like over at Lisa.
Babe,
tagged
it
me and
wasn't
stuff,
me
and
tagging you.
I'm blocked
Where's
her.
Crimson at? She told her
I'm
too.
not going to see it.
Uh-uh.
I'm
This
not
is
gonna
called
see it.
gaslighting. Okay? This is lying.
I'll be right back. I'm going to go her live.
And Crimson.
We can only act and do what we're doing with the information we had, just like Idde said just a second ago. And I know I confused the hell out of everybody last night trying to explain this.
Never.
But I really, and I'm sorry, Idde, I interrupted you.
I don't believe this.
I don't know. We'll just use Tristy because Tristy was the common denominator. Uh-oh.
No, Kelly.
First off, I want to know why anybody gives a flying.
I don't trust any of them.
Tagged it. Y'all all need to fucking get your shit together
Idde.
and quit with your fucking narratives and your bullshit. Cause
Hey, stupid bitch. It's the truth. Learn how to speak
who
it.
wants to talk shit? Bring it on, bitches. Because I'm fucking tired of it.
You'd have to unblock me, you weird fuck.
Drug through the mud on that line, and isn't nobody gonna fucking
The
tell me
fuck
she
outta
wasn't?
here.
Because I watched the whole motherfucker from beginning to
Okay.
the minute that shit.
Hey, guess what? Some of us aren't afraid to stand on the things we say and twist the words. You know what I mean?
Nobody.
Yikes.
No one stood up.
Somebody go throw that girl a fucking Snickers or something.
Like tell them what the fuck I. Oh, you mean just like you?
It's embarrassing.
Leslie, whoever you are, you'll get blocked real fast. Just
Embarrassing.
I'll let you know that right the fuck now.
Isn't it embarrassing though?
Again, mind your fucking business, Willow. Why? Because I'm not gonna go in Jen's live. Because if I go in Jen's live on my account, guess what? I'm gonna get booted real fucking fast. But besides the point,
Wonder why.
just like how Reaper just stood there and apologized for body shaming Victoria because, she was pushed and that's not like her. But I said the same thing about 2 weeks ago, but that wasn't fucking good enough for anybody, right?
Well, because you act like this all the time, you weird fuck. That's why nobody wants anything to do with you. Like, what?
I ain't gonna deal with it, and everybody can be told about themselves.
Weird.
I just don't know who you are. Goodbye, bitch.
Yeah, she said I shouldn't have even though you're blocked. They can still tag
That's all they have.
Doesn't mean I saw it and normally brings it out. But then I would have said something about it. But all these people have
She's lying. You're a liar. You are proving to everybody that you're a liar.
I'm getting
Facts.
I'm getting talked on, but I'm blocked.
It's always the way.
Because guess what? I got a pretty decent recording of that live, and somebody else recorded that whole live.
Guess what, babe? It's public on Melita's channel. What the fuck?
Bullshit. Because you know what? And I'm gonna fucking say this loud and fucking clear. If everybody gotta think about something right the fuck now, okay?
You support abusers?
If B turned her fucking back that quick on Jennifer, and now just turned her back this quick on fucking Idde, if y'all don't think you would be next, you're sadly fucking mistaken.
I don't think anybody cares, babe. You're bottom feeders. You know what I mean?
I'll stand by what the fuck I said. That's fucking
Because she's weak.
fucking hell.
Right.
Can I
It's hilarious.
ask something really quick just because
Nobody cares. Nobody.
and came to us and been like, here's her horrible story. Can we share it?
I love the attempt at damage control, y'all. I love it. I love it.
We're not supporting another woman. Why is that different the other way around? I'm not saying what you did is right or whatever. We just did.
It's all recorded and it's all public. So I don't think that was the gotcha moment that you thought it would be. Why do y'all keep failing with these gotcha moments that you think you have? That's what I want to know.
You're not part of my life. You ain't around me or my family. Like, I hate that.
Hey, message for Billy Badass Nichole. Stop yelling about shit that has nothing to do with you. Has nothing to do with you. Because ask Idde, did she lie about the message that I sent her?
Can somebody go
She
drop
lied.
her a Snickers or something?
Like, you need to chill the fuck out, girl. You need to take... Nobody afraid of you. Stop.
It's hilarious.
Oh my God. Like,
JP, are you afraid?
the gaslighting and
It's
is over.
wild.
No one stood up for Idde
Alright.
because Idde's a liar. That's why nobody's...
I tell you what,
Nice.
it is the napalm that happened last night is still smoldering today, and it's going to take the United Nations to put an embargo on her ass and send out blue helmet peacekeepers. Like, I don't even think the UN could put a treaty together that could stop that.
But
That was
they all
nuclear.
talked about Idde last night. Christy and B
They
were
were.
throwing Idde under the
Yep.
bus last night.
Yes, they were.
In my live, they
Yes,
threw
they
her
were.
under the bus as quick as you could say her name.
But to me, if they're talking about me, please unblock me so I can say what the fuck I want to say.
Oh, my love, you're never going to get unblocked.
They can't take the confrontation face to face.
And I said it last night, and y'all are my proof when I said, if you're going to say something about me, make sure I'm there so we can do this one-on-one. Like,
But why are they lying? Why is Idde lying?
Exactly.
If it's not wrong to platform an abuser, why are you lying?
My opinion on this also is like, I did have issues with Nichole, and I did like call her out, and she screamed like a lunatic and whatever.
I
But
don't
then
even give Nichole any energy. She's
no,
like,
and then you block though, villain, block. Have the balls, like Idde, go hide somewhere or talk and answer some. They don't know the word accountability, and I don't care how anybody feels about B. She wouldn't take accountability for shit today.
I know, and I don't know if who remembers the live. I was in Hazel. You might have been there. I was in somebody's live with Tech was in a box, and Nichole came in the box, and then she fucking ran and said she was attacked. What the fuck? I could show you attacking.
Mm-hmm, me too. Oh, me too.
Us telling truths that y'all don't want to fucking admit is not attacking. I could attack you if I want.
Yeah. Facts. They don't know the word accountability. Like, if you're
It's embarrassing.
I don't understand. Like, Idde's so hard up. Like, I would actually send her a toy. Maybe that's what she needs or something, dude. because she needs to get something because you're hanging on a DV, man. Like that, you're disgusting in my eyes. Anybody that made excuses today in that live about that him and said they didn't know this, and that. That's bullshit.
Oh, listen, everything she says gets recorded, y'all. I don't need y'all to record it. I got it.
That's bullshit.
No.
I didn't believe anything because Patty, when you were trying to say shit, she was deflecting, not answering, then getting loud with you. She doesn't know who you are, and you could eat her up and spit her out. So
I think Nichole is trying to be relevant so bad right now because she lost the coattails of Lisa. So now she's like just yelling and screaming nonsense. She needs to shut the fuck up already.
Yeah, I
would be
agree.
mortified acting like that on the internet and being so loud and so wrong.
Yeah, I got blocked real quick on my backup account.
Yeah, they blocked the door over there.
Yep. She's the type of person that will yell behind a keyboard, but if you're up face to face with her, she'll cower.
Oh, look, this.
That's how I see it.
Okay, Eddie.
She did it.
Eddie, did you know?
Yes.
Eddie, did you know?
Yes.
No, I didn't know. I didn't think so. So, okay, Christy. We got that out to know. Wait a minute, Christy. Look at Christy's comment. They blame her for the shit about Hazel and Jen. That was another thing that was all blamed on Eddie in that thing. B sat there and was like, well, Eddie told me that you couldn't even get out of the driveway and you were and she messaged Eddie.
Yep.
Jen was no longer whatever the fucking situation was. I'm not going to word it wrong, but that was another thing that was talked about. Okay, I don't know about that either. All I know is what was discussed in the live.
I love it when people do my work for me. You're lying.
And Reaper working out their differences is what I thought the fucking live was about. So
What?
that's why I'm like, how the fuck was Edie?
What? A villain was in like her 20th dream by the time all that was coming in.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this. Hold on. And A Hood turned around and told B that Eddie, talked to him personally, and he turned around and told her that Eddie had stated that she had been pulling back from B
Bless
for
Christy's
about
whole heart fighting up there for her life.
JP, I know.
Bless
JP's like,
Christy's whole heart.
fuck?
Eddie's struggling right now. She's fighting for her life to get
So
friends
is
back.
Christy. Christy up there fucking acting a whole like doe-eyed Bambi. Stop, girl. You look silly.
They all, listen, y'all. What do I say? If they do it with you, they will do it to you.
Absolutely. Friends like that, you don't need
It's
enemies.
all being recorded. I don't need anybody to record it.
Nope.
I got it. They're all being recorded by a bot.
Oh, Nichole, you were all mouth. Nothing has nothing to do with you.
Right. So this is what she does. She inserts herself into shit, right? And then when people tell her, stop inserting yourself in shit, she's a victim.
Oh, yep. Mm-hmm.
I don't really give a shit about Nichole, to be honest.
No. She's all mouth.
What am I looking at, Karma? Is she here? What am I looking at, Karma? I don't talk about Nichole. I find her desperate for relevancy.
Yeah.
I know that's right, Riley. Neither do you, you weird fuck.
Nichole, you really gotta chill, bro. You're not badass. Stop.
If y'all giving them acknowledgement of the comments, just
I don't even know what they're
perceive
talking
what the
about.
hell they're saying. When somebody starts talking on it,
Imagine, Lily Grace.
is what I'm trying to tell you. They was
Somebody
spamming
dropped.
that shit in the chat to set somebody up.
I know.
Say some shit. I mean, not trying to defend myself or whatever.
Of course.
I didn't think anything was going to come of that particular thing, and nothing did, actually.
Victoria makes this worse. She
I know.
makes
She
it all
really
worse.
does. She really does.
So
It's
bad.
every time she opens her mouth.
This is so bad.
Lita stopped everybody, and she was like, they keep asking this in the comment section. I don't know. Does somebody else know?
What?
I did answer.
I'm sorry.
I think Nichole said about a month.
I can't.
It was completely dropped after that. It was just back to Tiffany.
Victoria, you are making it worse. So stop.
I know.
I
Oh,
guarantee if
that's
you
what
ran
you,
to
I got you,
Nichole,
Karma. I got you. I understand now.
I guarantee if you ran to Nichole and just leaned over and whispered "boo" in her ear, she'd shit herself.
Dude,
Yep.
I wasn't even being nasty in a box. I was just
Nope.
being factual, saying that you didn't. I agree with her interrupting Lisa's life. I said this before. I'll say it until the end of time. But as soon as she made that video, that's where it didn't have to go.
Yeah.
Right? So as soon as she made that video, it directed the attention towards her. You want to do it? You're going to have to take what comes with, baby.
Yep.
This is mortifying. I would be
More.
mortified.
Yep.
You could be wrong. You're always fucking wrong.
You know what? I wish Lisa would have laid Nichole right the fuck out.
Right?
Sorry.
Me too.
I do. That would have been great.
So I damn sure would not have seen that live or seen anything about it. Well, what I'm trying to say, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Who's in that Discord server? Y'all. Oh, it's Idde. It's Idde. And Nichole. And Victoria and Christy. Aren't you afraid?
This
Aren't you
is.
afraid? Nichole is yelling on the internet.
Yeah.
Aren't you afraid?
Billy Badass has a lot
Right?
to say.
Like,
Has
what
nothing to
the
do with her.
fuck?
Tech is live streaming Idde.
I am shaking in my freaking boots right
Tech's
now.
live streaming. Because Tech wants to box up with Idde and tell Idde she's a. Because Idde told Tech to go shove that racist flag up her ass. Or the
Tech
rebel
live too?
flag. Yeah, Tech's live right now.
Damn. Why didn't she come over here with us?
I don't know. I think she was already live, but yeah.
So the whoever's AFF, did you know that she is she claims to be AFF, but AFF don't want nothing to do with Nichole.
Hey everybody, I'm not ignoring you in the chat, I promise.
Always be fine. She doesn't. She doesn't have a racist flag. Idde lied.
I know Edie's gotta be big mad right now. I'm just saying, big mad.
Oh my
I
god,
always
this
have
is
all the juicy
embarrassing.
stuff. Every time I'm at work, bro, all the juicy stuff goes
This
down.
is so embarrassing.
It was bullshit.
No, Tech's not racist, and Tech don't even have a rebel flag. So
Nichole.
Sorry, not sorry. No, she's not.
And no one said we believed B. I'm not friends with B. He can go on because she. I don't care about her.
Facts.
It wasn't all blamed on Idde. It was blamed on both of them. And both of them, if you got to be told to say sorry, your apology means shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, OG, the rescue girl is telling them in the box the shit that he did is heinous, and I don't support it. So let's.
OG's pretty good with that.
Good for her.
Yeah, she's
Now
pretty good.
Somebody went over there and they fucking listened to it.
Idde has never told me who I can be friends with and who I can't.
Yeah, Cider, same. I have a lot of AFF people that are constantly in my chat, like in my comments, and they've always been respectful.
They lie. She's lying. Hope for healing. That's why
Right.
she is
Straight
lying.
through it. Yep.
How this is all being played out.
Because Idde lies.
Austin Foreman family.
You know.
Edie has spoken about it in lives multiple times.
Yep.
She is
She said,
fully
I'll
aware
support who the fuck I want to support.
and saying he wasn't charged, so
Yep.
he didn't do it.
Bingo. He
I don't
wasn't
believe lies.
convicted.
I don't believe lies from women that were hurt by him.
Yep.
Okay. So you just discredited all the victims. You
Yep.
didn't give a shit. Okay. You're the problem. You're the problem in this.
You know what? I love
Fucking idiot. Built your platform off of Lisa's
She
back.
just said she loves Villain in the box.
Oh.
Listen, their mama should have fucking swallowed them, all of them.
Yep. You're right, Ted.
And that's what TikTok was about.
Oh.
Having fun.
Oh, gee, you're getting blocked,
I
babe.
told you that. I was in Texas. I never laughed so hard when
You're getting blocked, honey. Sorry. You could sit with us.
You brought your friend over there and everything else.
We're not gonna block OG because OG brings numbers.
Yes.
Yep.
I did. There are multiple victims.
He's never done anything to me, so, and you've never asked me not to.
Oh, Raggedy, you too?
Because you know what I'd say.
Me and OG are, that's one of my besties, yo. She's not
They
gonna.
just hit Tech for streaming. Tell Tech to come over here. God damn it.
Listen, do you know, I don't ever fucking hit
Why?
nobody for nothing.
Why do you gotta report? Everyone has the right to freedom of speech.
Right. And like, why? I don't give a shit what people say. I could be hitting them. I could hit people with copyright. I could be hitting people all over the fucking place. I don't care because I'm secure in the human being that I am.
Yep.
I don't have to control a narrative. But what y'all ain't gonna do, okay, is try to paint this like as if Idde's a victim.
Yeah,
no.
she's not. She's
Hold on, I
not.
just heard my name.
I'm sorry.
But OG, the biggest issue
Sorry,
I'm having
Bradley.
right now is people who literally sat there
Again,
and
you're
let
talking.
her get bashed.
So Nicole's
Again.
problem is people sat there and let Idde get bashed.
Nicole, this has nothing to do with you. Shut the fuck up already. Please.
So what did they say about me?
I don't know. They're just talking.
Real or not? It wasn't because y'all told me y'all were concerned about me. I had been told you I was concerned about you.
Can you hear it?
But this was, I thought I was a catfish. Hey, I didn't say that.
B did. B did.
Yeah. And you sat with her when she said it.
I mean, I could be real mean and pull the picture up, but
Do it.
I don't need to jump.
I'm gonna be a good
anyone's
villain.
because you know what? Us here know the truth.
I know, still standing. I'm not saying anything bad about AF.
Because you know what? I respect Dylan. I do. I've followed Dylan for a long time. And to be honest, and I've told you this, Edie, he is very to the point.
That must suck. I always get a kick out of when people are talking shit about me and somebody comes in the box and they're like, oh, sorry. OG.
Yeah. I know you were blocked, but I'm sure they would have unblocked you to come out live. Yeah, but at the end of the day,
JP! Go ahead.
JP, go.
Let's see if they let you in.
Go, JP.
You know where you're going, JP?
Itty bitty kitty.
Yeah.
I mean, it gets done. Hell, you got.
Go.
I still talk to you.
Hi, Brenda. We're talking about A Hood and his woman beating ways and those that platform him, even though his victim, one of them, because there's several, his victim is begging for people to listen to her and stop platforming an actual piece of shit, right? And they don't like it. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Listen, y'all, the box is full. Like, I can't.
Because anything she says,
I'm sorry, Janelle.
out of her mouth is bullshit.
I can't.
I can get down so Janelle can come up. I just wanted to address Nicole's itty dumbass, so I'll be in the chat.
No.
Like she didn't need the fucking.
Oh, I could tell you. Hold on.
Like that shit. That is the shit that can make somebody go do something to themselves.
Get the entire.
Oh, come on now. You know what? If she didn't know anything, I just wanted to come up because the day that
Lived herself because she can't take the consequences of her fucking actions. Get off the motherfucking internet, then.
right.
Fuck that. Y'all gotta stop blaming people for shit like that.
Why did she repost his video the day that I
Well,
saw
yeah,
you?
fucking victim. Fuck that. No, fuck you, Nicole. Bitch.
Hmm.
Fuck out of here.
Never ever came out of Idde's mouth. Ever. But y'all, you know I don't come in your life.
Sorry, y'all.
Someone's in there. You know that.
That shit pisses me off, dude. You don't get to play a fucking cop out because you can't take the consequences of your actions. Get the fuck out of here.
Ask if you did it and Nichole come over and have an adult conversation with us.
Okay, so I just got a call. So apparently, B and Christy have went against Idde. Right. If I'm wrong. Now, what the hell is it?
You and your conversations.
Wasn't Christy just in there though?
I'm not gonna sit here and argue and everything else.
Sorry, guys.
It got
No,
the
you have
best
every
of
right
me,
to these days.
and I feel bad what I said about him. What I said about him. I absolutely did.
And I'm sorry, but I feel that Nichole and Idde belong together because they're the same person. They're both backstabbing, nasty little bitches.
Liars. They
Yes.
lie. Fuck you. I'm not like you got the whole wrong bitch, dude.
And I'm sorry, I don't know a fucks, as I call him. I don't know his victims, but at any time of the day, second, minute, any one of them can come to my platform and have a voice.
Right.
And I stand on that today, tomorrow,
Is she
and
lying
next
about
year.
you now, villain, too?
I'm sorry, what?
Is she lying about you now, too? Is that what's
No,
going
they're
on?
lying about the situation, and I'm just like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. And then don't say, what if Idde does something to herself? I don't give a fuck. You don't get to get on this fucking platform, victim shame, platform an abuser, and then when people start telling you that you're a liar because you knew about it,
Play the
fucking
victim.
hold that shit.
Play the victim.
No.
Wasn't it Nichole that once said, it's not my fault if I trigger somebody. If I trigger somebody, then they need
Yes,
to get
she
out of
did.
my platform.
Yes, she
she
did.
did.
There's a,
So,
yep.
Nicole,
there's a
take your
video.
own fucking advice. I'm gonna make you fucking famous.
I can't stand her. And you know what? One of these days, somebody's going to turn around and knock her on her ass, and I'm going to be there when they record it, and I'm going to laugh.
I don't understand why, if you fuck up, we are grown women, y'all.
Own it.
Why can't you just fucking apologize?
Because they think that they're invincible and can do anything, and nothing's wrong that they do.
Not with the accountability police around.
See, here's what I can't reconcile with. I just learned about the history from you recently, and I've been sitting back and watching. Why did that same day did she and B both repost one of his videos with his ex? If she didn't know nothing, that's what I can't reconcile with.
For, like shits and giggles, they reposted that video after they were being tagged. Okay?
Right. After.
I'll tell you why, Amber. Because people's true intentions always wind up being shown. Okay, Idde wants clicks, likes, and views. You can't. The truth will always come out, y'all. It will always come out. When you have selfish intentions, it always shows.
You know, that's something every single one of those bitches have in common. They all want the attention, the views, the numbers. They want to be popular. They want to be the pick-me bitch.
Right, but when you want attention, you have to be able to deal with the positive and the negative.
Absolutely.
When you set yourself up,
right,
and when you go and pick on all these people, and you keep poking at them, and they start to fight back, you can't go, woe is me. Now, I'll tell you a little story. When I first met her, I said something about her not being...
Yo, I'm gonna mute for a second. Y'all take over. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I said something along the effect of her not being mean, don't push her to that point. She actually DM'd me to tell me that she is a bitch and she wants people to know she's a bitch and to stand up for herself. She was proud of that. So are we going to go crawl under a rock now? Because it fits our narrative?
Hell no.
Right.
Well, to them,
No.
they're all perfect and they don't do anything wrong. So they want to dish it out, but they don't want it back. You're supposed to shut the fuck up when you say something back because they don't want that. They want the, oh, you're doing so good. We're so proud of you. You're the queen. Well, guess what? You might be the queen in your own little world, because you got a couple people saying that you're doing so good. You need this and that. You're so, bitch. The people that are telling you you're doing so good and wonderful are just as nasty as you.
Look,
Wait, I gotta say
nope.
this. I don't mean to interrupt anybody, but like last night, I don't know who was in the live with all of us last night, but Tatted Boss, you know, she forgave Victoria for the bullshit she said, and we all said, don't believe it. Just like Christy, don't believe it because they're full of shit. And Christy talked all this shit last night of how she was gonna call Idde out about all her bullshit and blah blah blah, and yet she's in live with her now, and yet
It's
she
not
has
even
yet to call her out
24
for her
hours.
bullshit, right?
It's not
It's
even
a
24
game.
hours.
It's a game.
Exactly.
It's
It's
been a
not even
game.
12 hours.
It will stay a game. And when I just found out that they apologized to Jennifer, I said, that's fine. Take the apology. And you do not. That's it. It's done. There is nothing moving forward. There is like, no, you had your opportunity to make shit right. And none of you guys chose to do so. Now you get to sleep in the bed that you made.
Yep. And just because
Yeah,
they
just like
apologize-
Victoria said,
just because they apologize,
I'm gonna
doesn't
apologize
mean that you have to be friends with them again.
But they had multiple opportunities to apologize over the last couple of months and they chose not to do it, which means something happened and they've got dirt on each other, which is why they're flipping on each other. You are not going to sit here and push me down and then turn around and try and lick my bunghole. We're not playing that game.
And you know the thing that I said last night, and the people that was there, they were vouch for me. I said, if you apologize and you come back and you turn on your apology and you do some fuck up shit,
right,
you better stand on that shit because I will come for you. Did I not say that?
You did say
You
that,
did.
and just to chime in real fast, you know, right? They did say that they found all this stuff out about Idde, and that's
They
why
were
they
told this. They knew this a long time ago. They were part of
I
it.
know, sweetheart. I'm just telling you, like this. They're saying they just found out. Idde just turned on them. They just found out who Idde really was, and basically, she just wanted popularity, and she was using them. That's what Chrissy and B said last night. It's in the live. That's why I'm happy I gave it to Villain because they can't say they didn't say it.
but here's the thing is, how many times did Christy say she was gonna call Idde today? How many
Yes,
times last
ma'am.
night?
She asked Reaper, would you be on the live? It's on the recording. She asked Reaper, would you come in and be on the live and we're going to confront Idde? That was the whole
And she
thing
hasn't
that
even
she
done
said.
it.
And she didn't do anything. She just sat there.
Nope. She's over there kissing ass, like always.
That's the cutest puppy ever.
It is. It's so
loving
cute.
to you.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question, y'all, and y'all are. I consider y'all my friends. So, okay, I moved into where I'm at, right? And I have a dog. I don't do cats. I used to, but I don't anymore. But there's like 8 or 9 stray cats here. And there's one that literally was starving to the point she could hardly.
JP, they're not live anymore.
She could hardly even walk. Now, I'm gonna turn. Let me see if I can. Oh shit! Not me. Turn it around. Oh, okay. This is what I did for her because it's getting cold. You see that box there? I made that table. I painted it and everything, and she kept putting her paw prints up there when she would jump. And she doesn't have a cat house or a home. She's a stray. So I put that box there, and she's getting a little bit fatter because I'm feeding her, but I don't know what else I can do for her.
Call your local rescue and get her DNR'd.
Come on.
Well, I think she's DNR'd because the tip of her ear is cut off.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, she's getting fat and she looked like she's pregnant. So I don't know if it's just an accident that happened to her ear or if she's really fixed and just.
But usually when they have the ear cut, they're fixed.
Right. So maybe it's just that she's plumping up.
Typically, but if they're a stray, the problem is they get into fights all the time too. So it's sometimes it's hard to tell if it's clean cut. I would still call a rescue if she's actually gaining weight to where she looks like she's pregnant. If she was having trouble walking, she might have a medical issue. I'd still call and see if somebody can help you out.
See, right here, I've got this dog crate, and I'm gonna actually, I I'm trying to get her so where she will stay in the box when I go up to feed her. So then I can put that box in the dog crate, and when she goes in there to eat and lay down and go to sleep, I can close the door, because if I go up to her, she'll like hiss at me and try to like slap me. So, and I want to get her help. I want to get her, make sure that nothing's wrong with her. Because I mean, even though she's not
Yeah,
mine,
but there's no point. There's no point in trapping her in a cage when you don't have something set up already, because the rescues are full. They don't just take in trapped cats, and now you've got a cat that's scared in a cage and you have nowhere to put them. And the likelihood of you getting her trapped again is slim. Call your rescues, set it up. They will probably have a humane trap come out to you, and they will have something set up prior. Don't put her in a cage, because now you've got a cat that's pissed off in a cage and you're not going to trap her again. She's going to disappear.
Yeah. Well, see, I do work. I'm pretty close with some rescues, because I used to rescue and help with a dog rescue. And there's 3 cities around me that do rescues. So getting her a home, I would foster her if I needed to, but I just want to get her the medical help. I want to get her to a vet.
I'd still call and make an appointment before you did that, because again, if you get a cat trapped with nowhere to take it, you've kind of screwed yourself. What's wrong, villain? What's she saying?
Okay, I'm gonna shut this back off. I appreciate you guys. All right, I'm gonna hop down to some.
Well, I gotta restart. They just hit me. I'll get it back.
So forth. Why didn't you go and say anything to me? Because when I talked to you guys on Instagram, you both said that you were worried about me. I had a lot of guilt because I felt like everybody that was associated with me was getting thrown into the fire.
Oh, I can't with these videos, y'all.
I felt bad about Ahood. I felt bad that people were being asked to choose a side and everything else.
I'm screen recording the failed attempt at victimization of herself right now. That's why I was muted. Once I'm done screen recording, I will go back.
Something new.
Because
so the last conversation that I had with Bea, she stated that she watched Villains Live or whatever, and that she was tired of being grouped into.
What was it? What was your question?
She doesn't want to be a part of anybody's lives, and this and this and that and everything else. Okay. And when I went back to say something to her, she said that
I'm screen recording the videos that she posted before she gets a chance to delete them when she realizes how wrong she was.
That started with the money apps, and it does come back to me because I am being blamed for all of this different stuff. Okay. Well,
Idde, the only thing that you're being blamed for is the things that you've done.
Y'all can go ahead and blame me for everything.
Nobody's blaming you for everything. Just the things that you did. Did you dox Reaper? Did you lie and rearrange those text messages? Did you accuse me and Reaper of attacking Bea's family when that was never the topic of conversation? The topic of conversation, Idde,
Every single thing that I've done. Every single thing.
was your comment towards Lisa. That's where it came from. And because you refused to take accountability from that, right, you wound up doxing Reaper's phone number. You're also lying.
But nobody wants to do it. Everybody wants to go on live.
I know what B said. I'm talking about what Idde's saying, because that is a crock of shit. That is a crock of shit. And if you want to get on this app and do what you do, you're going to have to take some criticism. The way that you respond to constructive criticism is not good.
I feel like I owe you an apology. And I said some things to you that
Hold on, because I got...
that
1 minute.
I should not have said. I should not have said to shove that rebel flag up your ass. No, I should not have.
Racist motherfucker.
I thought I was protecting a friend. There's a lot of things
I don't know if I could jump in this box. I'm too heated because she's pissing me off.
and sending people over
That's what I did. Yeah, I do have a
and
temper.
stuff that were being said in my lives and stuff. So actually, I was.
So you lie about people?
I got a temper too, but I ain't never ever said
Hold on. I'm not. I shouldn't be in this live, y'all.
be a bitch because I could be a bitch
So
too.
I also apologize to Lisa.
Oh yeah, she
for
told me to
the
shove
OG
my
comments.
rebel flag, and I don't even own a flag.
Oh, I'm in there. No, I'm in there, but I will fucking abuse her while listening to these. I can't.
Not sit there and have these
I don't lie about anybody when I'm mad or whatever. I said something I take accountability for what I said.
Because now
and then I had a
I
lot
really
of
want to go in the box, so.
I didn't say a whole lot because B was in most of that live. I was not aware that B was going to pull up that green screen and have Ripley's number on there.
Because
I was not aware of that.
I'll lose my shit.
I was not aware that all these people are talking behind my back to
I'll lose my shit.
I stood by how B felt, and I stood by that, and exactly I did.
Y'all all talk behind my back.
Bitch, I told her to go wash her fucking sheets.
Bam. Thank you, Lord. Somebody with some fucking oomph. Good job, Chevy. I know. I'll lose my shit. Good for you. Amen. Good for her. Good for her. You know you're up here? She's being reported. Oh, it's her internet. It's not.
Dylan, did you see Chevy ripping the bee this morning on that live in Jennifer's live?
I'm sorry, say that again.
Did you see Chevy ripping the bee this morning on that live?
I only saw parts of that.
Yeah, I seen you didn't get in until later on, but yeah, Chevy ripped B Gerbil, whatever the hell her name is, a new one this morning in that live. You know, talking about, you know, how B called her racist, and, you know, everybody's behind Idde and blah, blah, blah. So I think you should get over there and get in the box because they all talk shit about you. Why not? Oh, I understand that. I do understand that.
Right. I won't be able to do it. I will snap on her.
Yeah, no, I get that. I do. Sorry. Yeah. No, I get that. Sorry, my voice, I've been sick for a week, so yeah, I have that awful cold that I can't get rid of.
Yeah, no, you're fine. I know, they got it. I'm watching, and I'm screen recording her videos so that when she tries to remove them, I already got them.
Yeah.
I'm
And Nichole, I've never had a problem with Nichole. I mean, I grew up in Pennsylvania, whatever. I've never had a problem with Nichole. But sometimes people just need to shut up when they don't know what they're talking about. You know? So.
Oh, hold on.
They are tearing her ass up.
Wish me luck, y'all.
Good luck.
Accountability. So for everybody to sit here and not taking accountability.
Saying that you said it and never produced proof, but because it never happened.
Okay. Well, we can sit here and agree, whatever. Just like everybody else that has been on here has talked about everybody else on here and so forth. But y'all are not going to sit here.
You keep lying.
Can I say something, Chick? Can I say something, Chick?
Well, time me the fuck out. First off, I ain't never said nothing on anybody that wasn't fucking true. Never talked on you about anything as far with the word we're fucking famous. So you could sit here and say that all day long. So much for your fucking apology.
Can I say something?
You ain't gonna sit there and say that you didn't fucking. I had to walk away for a minute. I had to walk away. Go ahead. Let me quiet myself for a minute.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
You were supposed to be my friend. And you were supposed to be my friend. My friend. I was gone camping
when all that bullshit happened, I had not a fucking thing to do with none of that.
And we sat there and we talked about it and everything else. So that was when.
And I never said it. And I never said it was racist.
Sat there and had.
Never. Let me talk, and then you can talk. Let me finish, and then you can talk. I'm not being ugly to you. I'm not being disrespectful to you. I'm supposed to be. Yeah, we talked about it, and I said it. She said that. That's what B said.
I just cracked up with somebody that I am.
Throwing it back in B's face. Because anytime any drama would start, the first things that would come out of her mouth was, go wash your ass, go wash your sheets, go wash your car, mop your floors. And then both of y'all turned on me. And was texting people because your little A-hood piece of shit friend come to my live because we quit talking on Monday. I never said nothing about y'all. I went live on Tuesday. Never brought y'all up. Started my live like I always do. Never brought y'all up. And then your little piece of shit friend, A-hood woman beater, comes in my live saying, well, I got people telling me that you condone racism. And I said, dude, just let it go. I'll text you later. Chevy was in there. Hazel was in there. I kept telling him, dude, I don't want to talk about this on live. Because I was never going to bring y'all back up. Because I'm grown. You don't want to be my friend, fuck it. You ain't got to be my friend.
And I also came into that live and you blocked me when I said, I'll take a box. I'll take a box. You blocked me.
You did. You and B had done nothing. Oh, please let Janelle be in here. You and B, the next morning when I got up, there was 30 fucking messages in that group message. Y'all knew I could still see that. Y'all knew it. And if you was really my friend, if you was really my friend, because anytime anybody said any little thing about each other, about us, we would come and tell each other. Hazel, what I'm about to say, you'll understand once I get done. You knew Hazel had been to my house. You knew she'd come to my house or my safe places where I live. If you was truly my friend, the moment she said that, you should have dialed my phone number.
There's no box available.
And Hazel, I'm not saying you said it. I'm not saying you said it, Hazel. I'm just saying, if you had said that, like for real said it, and Idde was any kind of friend of mine, she would have come and said, I wouldn't let that girl come back to your house. She is talking mad shit about you.
Icing you out way before I
Okay, so Jennifer, in that same conversation that you and I had, you didn't say anything negative about Hazel.
What have I said negative about Hazel?
Time out. So not only did you say what you said in that live because you was angry, you was like so angry that you called somebody racist. You on the back end talking about how me and some of my people in my group are racist. To me, that is foul. It's fucking foul. Especially when you're basing it off of some stupid ass
I know
shit
it's probably
about
real boring on your end.
Chevy didn't tell her to come wash my sheets. It was something that the woman already said, which we see how you talk on the back end now.
Yeah, everyone's gonna get a turn. Please be patient.
And this, we need to calm down because Tech invited Idde and Nichole here for a Tech situation, not an everybody situation.
I didn't invite them. I'm just saying they want to fucking say what they want to say, but they've known what we ain't hard to fucking find.
Facts.
They know where the fuck we have been. They never know
why flyers. Why?
No, they want us in a DM from over there. You want to DM us? You know where the fuck we are?
You want my opinion? It's
I agree,
because
Kat.
the other group was in Jen's this
I
morning,
agree,
so
Kat.
now they need their side heard by somebody too.
And my fault. Let me turn my volume down a little. I don't want to get.
I love Tech, y'all.
I don't want to feel like I'm attacking anybody.
Love
my
Tech.
fault. I'm not. I don't
All right,
need to
but wait. Dylan has been sitting down there for a few minutes waiting for her turn. So let's go ahead and give her a turn, please.
Hi, I
Can I just say something real quick, and y'all can drop me out because this all right here has nothing to do with me. This was before I was even. I have no fucking clue. But for people who are saying I blocked a hood when I learned what the fuck he did.
You're fucking around with all this bullshit.
You got amnesia, lady. Stop, Chevy. All right, let's
Holy fuck! Did that have nothing to do with me? Like I said, show me. I apologize remove myself from this bullshit because I ain't doing it.
Mhm.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
I
PS3, don't teabag too much. Your fucking memory goes away.
I'll take gaslighting.
Thank you for muting her. Thank you for muting her.
Oh, Idde, that's weak bitch shit, babe. I just listened to you lie your ass through that entire live.
Yep.
The entire live. And you got this loud girl fucking defending you when you know that your ass is dead ass wrong. That's weak bitch shit. That's weak bitch shit.
Wait, Villain, here's my thing.
Say you took accountability. You didn't take accountability for a fucking thing. You played victim, blamed other people. That's weak. That's weak. You doxed Reaper. You fucking edited text messages because you couldn't stand on a fucking statement that you said privately. That's weak bitch shit. Weak. You're weak. Sorry, Tech. I didn't want to disrespect your live. I'm gonna go back.
Shit, do what you gotta do.
I'm sorry. I was just like, that shit pissed me off. Like, I was listening to her live while I was live, and I was like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. You don't get to just you want to act like a fucking awareness channel on the goddamn internet? You better take that shit the way you fucking give it. And if you can't, then this job ain't for you, babe. It ain't for you.
Apology needs to be as loud as
Period. Period. Also, I heard Nichole state that if Idde did something, bitch, guess what? I don't give a fuck. How about that? How about that? She didn't give a fuck when she was fucking victim shaming one of his victims on her fucking platform, right? So no, I don't care. You can't take it, don't dish it out. Point blank, period.
Didn't she say today that she didn't know about it?
Listen, I posted I green screened one of the tags, okay? She fucking knew. She's lying. She's lying.
Yeah, just like she gets angry. She gets
Yeah, that
so
was crazy.
Angry, she
Calls
blurts
people.
out, you're a racist. That don't make no fucking sense to me.
Hell no, I'm mad right now. Fuck out of here.
You a fucking bitch, but it ain't gonna be that.
Right. You don't just get mad at somebody. And guess what? That ain't accountability. Maybe you need to take some fucking lessons before you get on this app trying to hold other people accountable. If you can't do it, you fucking self.
So I'm sure this will get back to her.
I don't care.
She ran away, so I'm hopefully she hears this. You made a very distinct point, Idde, to make sure I knew that you were nasty and that you wanted everybody else to know you were nasty because you didn't give a fuck about anybody's opinion. How does it feel now? I watched my friend who was not here crying her eyes out because y'all decided to call her and a bunch of other people racist.
Facts.
Yet here you are talking about people on Reddit and Discord and your lawyers. Where are your lawyers now, Idde? Do you have any clue in that little noodle of yours what defamation and slander is?
Nope.
Because you just admitted it in a fucking box that you got mad, so that's what you say. That's what you say about somebody when you're mad? Girl, you need to go get some anger management classes if that is the case.
Hey, Idde, go get mad at me and I'll take it. How about that? Because I promise you, I have gone easy. I have let you talk your fucking shit, platform your abusers, leaving you out minimally, but what you're not gonna do is get on this fucking app and lie. Don't lie. You're woman enough to do it, be fucking woman enough to own it. That's why you surround yourself with who you surround yourself with. Fucking trash.
That's the only problem either.
Time out. If anybody lives in the Ohio area, Columbus, Ohio, there is a Amber Alert.
I know, I just got it.
Amber Alert. I'm trying to get my thing changed up to get the screenshot of
Real quick.
I didn't get one yet, so.
All right, I'm gonna drop and go back to my life. I love y'all. Idde, don't be a piece of shit today, even though I know that's super hard for you.
So I'm not the only one. She's done thrown that racist stuff out to other
Oh, yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yes.
Wow. I don't know what happened. I keep getting thrown out of the box. I don't know what's going on.
I was in Jennifer's live. They sent a hood in there and basically called anybody having to do with Jennifer, you and Chevy are racist.
They condone
It's
racism.
Text messages.
And then lied and said she never said it.
And said she never said it.
I am far from racist.
Facts. And then she altered text
I wouldn't
messages.
sit with anybody that I even thought was racist. Never.
Period.
I just
Yes, please. It ain't worth it.
go there.
No.
It's anybody. It's just weird. Yeah. It's
All
weird
right.
energy.
I love y'all. Thanks for letting me up.
Idiot makes me think. Thanks for letting me up.
Jabri is in that live, y'all. Jabri is.
Oh, is she really?
Yeah, she's in the comments. So I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna go. Yeah, I apologize. I know I wasn't paying attention to y'all, but
You're good, girl. You're good. You get to express your anger to the
That
people who
pisses
deserve
me
it.
off.
You're good.
And the fucking 27 minutes of videos, I'm still scrutinizing her videos. Okay, the 27 minutes of videos that. Bullshit. Hi.
How are you?
I'm mad. I'm mad.
Well, first, I'm I ain't even afraid to say it. I followed Ehud. I never had him in my live. But I gotta thank you for bringing it up, because I gotta be honest, I shed some tears this morning when one of his victims was
he was trying to deflect in her live that you were in, right? Like before you got there, right? They were trying to piece together these things. So the original victim that came forward in 2021, right? I spoke to her in 2021. That victim has since passed away. She had cancer as she was being drugged up and down this app, okay? I spoke to her then, right? When I saw him in Idde's live, I was listening and I was at work and I said, hold on a second. And I looked at the phone. I was like, does she know who's in her box? Because he did go away for a while. He did come back. He used to have a much bigger platform. He will never get there now, but he used to. And when I went to go through to find the videos to send them to her, she knew. She was being tagged. She was being told. And instead of dealing with that, she blocked those people that tried to tell her. So she knew. She is absolutely lying.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm very transparent because nobody tells me who to follow and who I can't.
I get that.
I talked to Idde off here. I can't answer for Idde, but I wish she could get in a box and like talk.
She just ran from me.
I just seen text live. It just went south fast because actually Nichole stayed quiet. She really, I mean,
Well,
you
she
know,
left before I because here's the thing, even like the only time that I have ever addressed Nichole, she dropped and played victim, even though I was just being honest. And I think that a lot of people take my tone for disrespect when it's really just it's just the way it is. Like, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to tell you the truth, and that might be hard for you to hear, but I'm not doing it to be offensive. And she dropped and said she got attacked. Then she's in Idde's live talking about if Idde did something to herself. Idde didn't care when she was duetting his abuse videos. Like, she didn't care then, right? She didn't care when she got on this app and manipulated text messages and doxed Reaper then. She didn't care then. She only cares when she becomes the focal point.
Wait, can I clear something real quick? She didn't. So I got to clear this up. Idde did not dox Reaper. Idde did not dox Reaper. I got to clear this up real quick.
Why?
Because Reaper. It was not her. The dox Reaper.
B said last night that she's the one that doxed Reaper,
right?
And she apologized.
Of the live. They doxed Reaper. They, right? But here's the thing. If we go back, let's go back to the original situation, which was my comment I addressed her making that comment about Lisa, right? When she made that comment about Lisa, it would have been a simple, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I should have never done that. Instead, she went to B and told B that I was going to call her job, that I was talking about her kid, her family. I knew her information. None of that was accurate. None of that was accurate. I will say it again. The point of me doing what I do is always for people to own their mistakes.
Right.
Right? So there was never any of that going on. So then the doxing Reaper, that just pissed me off. So I talked about her bankruptcies. I could have continued. I didn't. But you can't deny the fact that you were absolutely... Riley Rue also told her about Ehud and she got blocked. She also told her about Victoria and got blocked. So you can't try to hold yourself on this moral high ground when you platform the people that you platform. You can't do that. And now she just looks 10 times worse. No, I don't dox people. I don't move like that.
It's hard because I don't know what happened.
You didn't see the live from last night?
No.
Idde was not being attacked. And I do want to say I didn't watch it all either, to be completely honest. It is an 8-hour live. It'll probably take me some time to get through. But people discussing what you've done to them is not an attack. That's not an attack. People are allowed to come to this app and voice the way that you made them feel, the things that you've done to them, and the victimization of it is wild, because she does it to other people and it's all okay then. Melita has
But here's
it.
the thing, that live was 8 hours long.
Yeah.
I have been sick for the last probably 5 days. And I sat in that live for 6 hours last night because I couldn't sleep. I just sat and listened. Whatever. But the thing is people talked about Idde. Christy sat there and said how she was going to call Idde out today about all her bullshit and blah, blah, blah. Did she do that? No.
It had nothing to
She
do
did
with
say
it.
that. She did, and none of us talked about Idde. None of us brought Idde up. They did.
No. But I'm saying. And then Victoria with her crying bullshit. Oh,
it's why
I apologize to Dylan and I do this. Did she do any of that today?
Well, let me say something about Victoria real quick. So, everybody on this app knows she may have taken accountability, but she can kiss my right butt cheek because she's done too much to take any accountability. And let me tell you what, that bitch was real quick to run her mouth when I got shadowed, so she could fuck all the way off. So there, Victoria, there you go. I will not go up into a live with Victoria. I kindly asked her to step out so I could speak on Idde's live. That's just where I stand with Victoria.
So the way that you feel about her is the way that everybody should feel with Ehud.
Correct, but you have to understand something. I didn't know until you.
No, I'm not talking
eyes.
about you. I don't mean you. I mean Idde.
Okay.
I mean because she's lying. She knew. She 1000% knew.
They all knew.
They knew.
No, we didn't know.
No, not they.
Okay.
I don't think they all knew. I think
Idde and B knew.
Right.
I can tell you right now, me and Nichole did not know the extent of it until Villain.
I believe that. I think that Idde knew. Idde is the only one that I could tell y'all 1000% she knew.
Well, as close as Idde and B are, and as much as they talk, B knew too.
I disagree. I think that Idde is deceptive. I think that Idde was not being honest, and she just said that she could attack a racist because she was mad.
Yeah, I just wanted to jump up here and just say hi to OG.
Oh, yeah.
I followed her forever. I think I followed her when she had 5 followers.
I love animals.
Oh, yeah.
Because I used to do what she does. I used to be in the woods laying down for hours just to catch a puppy or a kitten. But OG, I haven't been in the trapping rescue part for probably 7 years now. And if you see on this table, I was just telling them before, this is a stray cat. And it's got its tip cut off of its ear, but I'm not sure if it's even a girl or a boy. It's getting plump. But I may message you to get some tips if I can get it an appointment at the vet to trap it so I can take it to the vet, because I want to make sure it's okay. I don't want it to suffer, you know? Even if it's a stray cat, I don't want it to suffer.
It does have an ear tip.
It has, the tip of its ear is clipped, yeah.
Okay, so it's neutered or it's spayed. So it might be full of worms. Worms will do that. It can't be pregnant.
Well, see, I have been, I gave her dewormer in her food. I gave it flea medicine in its food, because when I first moved here, this cat literally was like, it could hardly walk. But if I went up to it, it bit the shit out of me. So I just kept feeding it to build its trust up. And I mean, I can walk out there and put the food in the dish now, and it'll try to slap me, but it don't run. And I made it that little house because it is getting cold out. So like, I might just message you. I just want to let you know, I might just message you if I need some tips on getting, I want to put that box there in this crate that I have here. I want to put the crate up and put the box in there and let her come in and out of that for a while before I try to actually trap her, and call the vet and make sure I can get her in when I trap her. Because it's, you know, as in trapping animals, it's not a certain time I can take her. It's when she allows me to take her, when she gets in the crate where I can take her, you know? It's not a certain time. So I got to make sure with the vet that they're open, available whenever.
Well, first off, thanks for caring for the voiceless. I have to say that.
I've been doing it all my life.
And it's up to us.
Yep. I mean, there's probably 8 of them around here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. When I moved in here, the first couple of days, I just cried. Because there was some in such bad condition, and all I could do is just feed them. Because if I went close, you know, you've got to realize they probably don't have any shots, nothing, no rabies shots, no nothing. Like right now, she's waiting right there. Well, it's waiting right there for me to go see. She's waiting for me to go put food in that dish so she can eat. Because it's right around 4 o'clock 3:30, 4 o'clock that I normally do. So she's getting my trust to where at the time that I feed her, she's there. So I figured if I can put that, see, she's going in the box. She's used to going in the box now and sleeping. So I figured after a little bit, if I put the box in the kennel and leave the door open for like a week or so and not try to trap her, just let her go in and out of there with her food, that maybe that'll gain her trust a little bit.
Yeah.
My 5-year-old.
So, it's not my area of expertise, you know. I can't.
Yeah.
I know nothing about it.
I just
You're
didn't
doing
want
right.
her to die.
You're doing
I
the
didn't
right
want
thing.
her to starve to death.
Yeah, definitely message me and I'll walk you through it.
Okay, sounds good. All right, Villain, I'm gonna jump down. Is Reaper okay? I haven't seen her lately.
Reaper's good.
Okay, I was just wondering. I haven't seen her, so I was worried. All right, I'm gonna jump down. I'll see you guys later.
You're welcome. Have a good day, guys. Well, whoever. Y'all, I know that I'm making all kinds of weird faces, biting my lips, but it's better that I do that than I say the things I want to say, right?
Real quick, I figured out how to pin the YouTube channel so they can find the 8 hours.
Perfect.
It's on my profile.
Perfect. In her profile, she will have her YouTube bio. It's in the bio. And yeah, I'm sorry. I'm distracted. My notifications.
No, you're fine. I was trying to figure it out. I appreciate you.
She'll have the live from last night that Idde was absolutely not attacked in. Okay. I find it really weird that y'all fucking ran the second that I said, "Can I get next?" Okay. It's weird. That's weird. That's to me, right?
I want to say something real quick on that.
Yep.
I don't think she ran, because I guarantee you, if I was to get on live, if I was to go live right now and have Idde in my box with only one person, see, it was too clustered. There was too. I'm the type
Riley,
of.
just to confirm, you also told Idde about Ehud and Victoria, right? Yeah, I know. It's unfortunate. It really is, because things just have to be. I don't know why. It's so much easier to just. I don't know why people can't just, as grown women, why is it so hard to just say I'm sorry? It blows my mind. It blows my mind, honestly. And Idde, the only thing, just being real, I watch her lie, right? And I understand that not everybody has access to the things that I have that I've not publicized, right? I get that. But I think that what you'd understand is if people come to me privately, I'll give them a lot more than I would publicly, because for whatever reason, right? But it's unfortunate that it turns into being a victim, but it was perfectly fine when you do it to other people. That's weird to me. If you're so easily victimized, then you should not be doing any of this. And I understand that it's been a few months that Idde says she's not going to do this anymore. She doesn't want anything to do with it. But that always comes after her being called out for some fuck shit that she did. Manipulating text messages is wild. That's wild. You don't do that to somebody. Just so what? Just so you don't have to take accountability for the shitty things that, and I know, OJ, you and I have briefly discussed Lisa, right? Like, we don't have to like Lisa, but you don't say some shit like that. And you're not an addict. No. You shouldn't have even been putting your opinion in the situation.
So I have to clarify something real quick. Did you mean I notified Idde about Ehud? And okay. I was gonna say no, because I just learned all this from you.
No. Riley is at least one. Shaw Marie is another. I think her ad is Grateful Shaw. Crimson, who is Shits and Giggles, she's another one. I know that there were people that went to her months ago, and instead, she blocked them. Fact, proven. So why can't you just say that? Why can't you just say that? Reaper said some unfavorable things about Victoria last night in a live, and this morning, guess what she did? Apologized. And I think that people, instead of, there becomes this contention with it because there's no apology for it. You follow me? If you just apologize, people would move on.
But
Reaper apologized last night too.
Yeah, I know she did. Well, I heard her this morning. I didn't watch all of your live yet.
No, you're fine, but she definitely did.
Yeah, Reaper did apologize for what she said about Victoria, but in my opinion, Victoria owes you, Reaper, way more apologies than what she does.
I agree.
I'm sorry, but she does.
This is why listen, not everybody could do what I do, right? Because I'm really good at ignoring the shit that people talk about me. It doesn't bother me, right? If it gets to you, this is not the kind of work for you. It's just not. And I'm not even trying to be a bitch, but if you could be screaming on a live stream, then you're too involved. You know what I'm saying?
Well, she also said in the live, when you get to it, because Victoria came in and out 3 different times throughout that live, just so you know. She said that she posted a video and she deleted videos and she did an apology for you and an apology for Reaper.
She did. Well, I did see an apology to me that
she did. She did with her fake crying. Yes, she did.
It is not an apology.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, she put it out there, and I don't know if it's just for the live sake or why she did that.
I get it. I understand.
I literally told Victoria last night in a live I said, you need to apologize to Villain in a box publicly. And she goes, well, I'm not ready for that. And I said, well, then your video don't need shit. And Tattooed Boss was right behind me saying, yes, you need to apologize to her publicly.
And I'm sorry,
you know,
but like, we're all. I understand. I could listen. As I told you this morning, right? I could 1000% understand if the Christy, right? They weren't watching my videos, but you're telling me nobody told them that he was a multiple time convicted woman beater?
They knew. Christy said she was
because he came in and threw Christy under the bus. He came in that live and threw Christy under the bus, and then the story started changing.
Right.
But Christy said she's been friends with him for 8 years. So how do you not know? Like literally, you're friends with somebody for 8 years.
I really don't have I don't know Christy, and I don't know much about her. I just know that
I don't either, but I just
everywhere.
I know I have friends for 8 years. I know their life and their history.
Right. I get that, but I don't Christy is not really topics of my conversations. Idde becomes a frequent topic in my conversations because of her actions. Right? That's not what do you want me to do about that? Sorry, JP.
So can I talk real quick? Cause I do have to get off.
You're good.
First off, JP or JD.
JP.
I was actually sitting in a hospital room today when you got in, and let me tell you something, sir. Right here and right now, you really are very well spoken, and you could teach a lot of people fundamentals and ethics on this app. I wish you would. When you explain what a true apology is, I turned my volume up and I was like, this guy's brilliant.
I think that you should handle all my press affairs from this point forward, JP, because
it really resonated with me and it made me think, I've apologized to people in my life, but did I do it right? The way he said an apology should go. Damn, I had to think back to the last time I had to apologize to somebody, and it made me really think, when I did that apology, did I
my
do
FYP?
It? I mean, it was amazing, but I want to say something I need to drop. Bill and I respect you. I respect what you do. Thank you for bringing that information out. I don't cry, but when you have one of his victims in there, damn.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Yeah, that was heavy. Your live this morning was very informative, and I appreciate it. I really do. I appreciate it. I know somebody in your chat said, why should I be talking on addicts? Because I'm not one. I've never talked on the addict. So I needed to.
I don't think that I was talking about Idde. I said that. I was.
Somebody in the comments said that I shouldn't be speaking on the addict.
Oh,
I've never spoke on one.
No, I think they meant Idde is what I'm saying.
Okay, got it. Because I was gonna say I messaged you about something, and I told you I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm trying.
I know. It's unfortunate. It really is. It's unfortunate, but it's to me it's beating a dead horse, right? And I can't put energy into somebody that doesn't want help.
Okay. But I appreciate everything you bring to TikTok. I really do.
I appreciate you coming in. Thank you.
You guys have a good day.
Good.
So JP, I came up on his FYP when we were talking about Lori, which let me reiterate, nobody give Lori a fucking penny. Okay. As soon as I can speak more about it, I will absolutely make sure that it is public knowledge. I just can't do it right now. Maybe later today.
So one of the things that I'm noticing, I see a lot of people saying apologies or sorry or hey, you felt like this, I didn't know. I think one of the things when it goes out into, and it's not structured in a conversation, but I think the first things first is, what is the desired outcome between any of the individuals involved, right? What is the desired outcome? Do you want to become friends, stay friends with this person? Do you just want to continue the way you want to be? or do you looking for immediate out of the
Oh,
situation?
am
But
I
if you're
good?
looking at it, you're good. No,
No, not
I'm just think.
you. The person that just gave me the thumbs up in the chat. Are we good? Sorry, JP, go ahead.
Okay. But I think that a lot of people need to express because they'll go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth without anybody expressing a desired outcome. It's like, hey, the purpose of this conversation is to try to understand how you feel and for you to understand how I feel. And hopefully along the way that we're able to come to a mutual understanding, whether the end of it is we're friends or we're not.
I think that most people just want a resolution and to stop going back and forth, just in my experience, which is fine, but there has to be honesty there. Okay.
There does have to be honesty, and some of the things like maybe sometimes in a situation TikTok's not the forum, and if someone says, like, example, let's say you and I have beef and we have beef here on here, and then eventually like I'm into another live or you're in another live and someone's like, oh yeah, but JP said this about you, and you're like, hey, listen, we talked it out, we got it squashed, and we're good now. Other people, you don't have to bring that up because we're good now.
Right.
Now, and the thing is, if I recognize that people are like talking smack about whether their visual interaction of us was, and like, I'm not going to attack them. I'm like, all right, listen, she says we're good. I think we're good. We bothly say we're good, and we tell everybody we're good. We're good. And so that situation is pretty much squashed. I just think that there's a different there's a thing where people are going through and they're hitting nothing is getting resolved. Not one single issue is getting resolved because everybody is tacking on other and other and other issues to where everything gets diluted, and what should be sometimes a singular topic of conversation that can last about 10 minutes on one individual thing, 15 to 20 individual things with, 8 to 10 different people are coming in. So I think that's the reason why there might be a lack of resolution on some things, not all the things or most of the things, but just maybe a few, I think could be resolved that way. But I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a psychiatrist. I was just a guy that went through a lot of therapy and had to do conflict resolution classes and teach people in the Army how to resolve conflict. So.
Welcome to our Army.
Yeah, I didn't mean for that, JC. I didn't mean for that to happen. I know I've been live all day. And
but the thing is, I don't think what you're doing wrong. I don't think what you're doing wrong, but I think that there's fundamentally there's some nefarious people out there doing nefarious things, and some people are just bringing up the light. So
that's what happens, but that's always how it goes. You know what I mean? It is always how it goes. I don't know why, but like people will be friends and then that friendship ends, so they drop everything they know about the person. It's a pattern around here, right? And that's why, like, don't say things, but when you get to the point where you are manipulating screenshots in order to avoid being held accountable for the things that you said, it's time to take a break and reevaluate, because that's just wild behavior.
I'll just say this now. Now everybody can say they've seen Spicy Mars. Because
I was mad early.
I know, but you handled it good. You really did. You got your point across.
I was mad.
Yeah.
I knew it, and that's why, like, I was watching it and I was like, I shouldn't go in there. I shouldn't go in there.
Right.
I shouldn't go in there. And I did it anyway, and it was a bad idea.
But some people have to hear things like that because she
No,
is so. No, she's just ignorant to the fact of the stuff she does. I mean, clearly she hurt several people, and they were all in there at the same time, and she still didn't recognize the fact that she did it. Oh, I was just mad, so I said that about you. No, you doubled down on it.
You're mad, so you make up a serious.
Mm-hmm. And then her and her bestie just sat there forever, running with it.
What the fuck?
I know. If you look back in our text, remember whenever I brought her up the first time, I said, I don't trust her. But I will tell y'all a story. So me and Margaret met a while back now. And I remember one of the first times that Margaret came with like a boom, on somebody in the community. And I was on one side of the live and she was on the other. And I'm like, why in the hell should we believe what she's saying? Who is she to come here and tell us about that person, And she's like, no, you don't have to believe me. You don't have to believe me. I'm just telling you. I'm like, okay. And then it was all true. Everything she said was true. And then some. You remember about Shafty? We were actually in an old Sage's live. But, so y'all have to listen when Margaret says something about somebody. She's not saying it to be malicious or to sway you one way or the other. It's actual fact. It's just actual fact. And not everybody's going to like it and understand. OG was in here and she's kind of torn between you and Iddy, but
and that's
she'll work that out.
I never want, unless you're fucking a P3 lover. Like, let's be real. I really don't. Like, I don't care who follows who, right? But I think that people need to be aware of what they support. And if you choose to support that after me telling you what's there,
and it's on you. Yeah. And that's honest God's truth.
Right.
I mean,
I can't
you
force
can,
people,
no,
right?
yeah, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink.
And that's why even like when Ashley's mods was setting up to leave, they would email me so that, because typically like the mods would get attacked, right? So the mods would try to get their foot in the door and have some cushioning there. But there's a reason some of the mods I spoke to for months before they wound up leaving, because I can't force somebody to see the truth. I can only show you what it is. And if you choose to stay there, and most times, I will say this, most times, because the things that I say are factual, they wind up finding out on their own.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, and then, you know what, and it sucks to find out about somebody like that.
It does.
It does. It sucks to find out
when
that
you believe that they're your friends. Like a lot of these people in Ashley, I'm going to use Ashley, well, and Victoria, there are a lot of parallels there. But as far as Ashley goes, the friendship was very one-sided, transactional, right? Victoria has a lot of the same patterns there, which is weird because I heard her say Ashley was a bad person on a live the other day. But anyway, let me focus where I'm going. They always wind up watching me and being like, huh, this she's right. And then they wind up in my DMs every time, because I'm sorry, Victoria's relationships are 1000% transactional. And I don't, like, people think that like I take pleasure in fucking shit up, but that's not the case, because if she fucking heard me, she would make some changes in her life for the better.
Exactly. And I think I honestly think there is a little speck of her that knows that, because in her boohoo and crying last night, she even says, somebody was like, I don't know, it was not her exact words, but like somebody with that much time under their belt and stuff, who would be able to teach me and stuff, like she acknowledges that part, but then she just backs off of it and wants to, get sympathy on her. But she knows what you're saying isn't wrong. She just doesn't want to hear it.
And but I've tried to even convey that in videos. Like Lisa would be in my comment sections in my email saying, you're right. Like I watch you because I know that you're right. And I know that that's the type of stuff that I need to hear. So like, and that's what I mean. Ashley would probably tell you the same shit. I wasn't, when I knew that Ashley was pregnant, before the internet knew that Ashley was pregnant, guess what I didn't do? Make a video. There's a reason.
Remember, wait, how many times did I say, you think she really is? And you're like, yeah, I know she is. I know she is. And I'm like, you sure? You really think? Yeah, you sure? And you're like, I know she is. And I'm like,
Right. And there's a reason why people on all sides trust me enough and to give me information or to ask me about, like, even people that I've covered, they know that I'm not doing what I'm doing maliciously. Like, I have good intentions.
Yeah.
If you are on the receiving end of that and you can't acknowledge the good intentions, maybe it's something you need to look at, because I don't listen. I promise you, if I had bad intentions, Victoria, things would be really bad for you.
Oh,
Right?
but I know.
Because,
I mean, like, if you really wanted to railroad her, you could
right.
railroad her.
Absolutely.
I
Absolutely.
mean, your whole thing is
JP,
like, you
turn
don't
your
want
camera off.
scammers.
You'll get
Uh-oh.
nerfed. Thanks. Thanks.
Good looking out.
Yeah. I love how she doesn't chat in lives, but she chat. Then, how's your day going? You've been keeping up or what? Because I know that you and I share pretty similar opinions on a lot of people. I know. And I'm just, she doesn't really type in the chat. So when I catch her name, I'm like, you know, I agree, Sunshine. I don't know, Vicky. I've been live. I didn't plan to be live for this long.
Yeah, you got sidetracked by a lot of stuff.
I did. I got sidetracked. But now you at least know, like, how my day-to-day goes. Like, it's like one thing and then I go to another and then something happens and distracts me and I'm over there. Like, it's every day. And because my schedule with work slowed down a bit.
Yeah.
It's
See, it makes me, I asked earlier if it's a full moon tonight, because remember the last full moon? The doggies.
they're barking at my sister, who they've known her entire fucking life, walking out the door.
Oh my gosh.
Not even in.
You know what's going to happen? Is you're going to actually have some sort of person trying to get into the house and they're going to bark and y'all won't think anything about it. Be like, who are you barking at?
It's wild, y'all. Mercury's got to be in the microwave. Idde will not get support from AFF. I will make sure of that.
No, she won't. Like, let's be for real.
I will make sure of that. And I have, like, I never really, I absolutely have other people jump in on my charading. I sure could, but I don't necessarily need to.
Mm-hmm. You'd be amazed at the people who will tag team something like that.
AFF is not something that they would know.
So AFF is Austin fucking Foreman, or Austin Foreman family.
Did you see he's got Adriel?
Yeah, he's got a whole Adriel. So if y'all don't know Austin Foreman, he's hilarious, but he is very clear and very straight to the point on stuff. Like, he does not tolerate.
Yep. You know what? I saw a video that he posted last night, right? And he was talking to, I love this about him. Somebody was in Adriel's comments doxing her address, and he made a video and was like, absolutely not. We don't tolerate that here. And
exactly.
It reminded me, because I was talking about this recently. I was saying how perfectly Kelsey should be telling her supporters to stand down and stop shaming a victim, right?
Yeah.
And I was talking about how somebody left, somebody left a comment in Izzy's comments, like, while I was dealing with him last summer, and I made a video and I said, do not saying something like children being R word, like, no.
Yeah,
So
we don't do that.
Like, this is not the type of behavior that we'll support. And I think that that's important, especially if you have people that are, like, they ride for you, right?
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Yeah. So that's what we got a code of conduct kind of thing. And like, so like, you going off today or whatever, like I could have said, hey, sit your ass down, shut up for a little while, whatever. But you had every right to say all that, but we don't do that. We don't dox.
Right. I know that people think that because that's what I do, but
we don't call jobs. We don't do any of that stuff,
I did. Oh, I could talk about that, bitch. I did contact somebody's job, by the way. and I did that because that person was involved in a disgusting incident and should not be around people that are incoherent while working in recovery and not understanding the matter of consent. So yes,
That's
I
right.
did contact that person.
That's right. You rode hard for that one, and that one ended up biting you in the ass too.
It sure did, but that doesn't change the fact that that person is still a piece of
No.
shit.
Yep. I agree.
Right.
I agree.
That's why I did it. It was more, I typically tend to put myself in front of, I'm sorry, I know it's awful. These dogs bark too much. It is my opinion that if you work in or around addicts in like the recovery community, if that is what you do for a living and you do not understand the matter of consent and you then take advantage of a man, you shouldn't have that job. I'm sorry.
She should have been the first one to be like, hey, we don't do this.
Precisely. I didn't listen. There's one thing about me. If I do something, you'll know it. Right, Beanie Mama? If I do something, you will know about it. You will not hear about it from somebody else because I will post a video and claim it myself.
Oh, that heifer's probably posting stuff right now on YouTube, just talking to herself in the damn phone.
Spiraling, y'all. Spiraling.
Migrant.
Imagine somebody being able to influence you to change your whole fucking YouTube handle.
I know, right?
And think that you're doing anything to me. You're just
That
embarrassing.
shit was funny. Let me tell you, I don't follow her. I don't have to follow her or subscribe to her on YouTube. My For You page just shows up with her crazy. And it's just, I'm telling you what, that's a good giggle. If y'all ever want a good laugh and just see someone that like on the edge.
I giggle every time. Every time I just giggle. I got that much control over you that you change your and like support people that you probably would never have supported. I remember that a lot of people stopped talking to me when I became friends with Brittany, right? And it's weird how those people winds up clicking up. They let me have way too much control over their lives.
They do. They do. I mean, like, honestly, I don't know what happened to that woman. Something happened. She slid off her cracker or something. I don't know what the hell you call it, but
she slid off the cracker.
Yeah, she slid off the cracker. She's lost it, and there's no coming back. You cannot have conversation with somebody who is not coherent about the situation or understand the situation, and that's where I'm at with Victoria too.
But Vicky, I know that that's the case, right? I know that that's the case, but people that really follow and support me, I'm not trying to be scary.
No.
That's not.
I mean, if you don't do stupid shit,
right? Like, what are you scared for if you're not like scamming or being a piece of shit or not taking accountability for your actions? Why would you be worried? And I'm also probably one of the kindest people that I'm around, like that I know, but I just don't let people take advantage of people, and that's what they don't like, I guess.
Yeah, I can tell you this, like, as busy as you are, and if you're busier now than, you have been before, but all through our friendship or anything, you'll reach out with a text, you okay? And I'm the type of person like that. I don't ignore people to ignore them, but if I don't say anything, I'm just kind of going through it, and I just don't want to drag you in. But, you'll absolutely check on people. People that you're not even,
it's super
extremely
hard.
close to.
So it's more difficult these days. I will say that because like work and this stuff, like this has become like a full-time job, and it's because I feel bad if somebody's in my comment section and I don't at least like acknowledge the comment, and my platform has just grown a lot in the last couple of months. So I
339 in here.
I might be late. But I do try to do it. Like I try. I really do try. I am gonna end though because it's 4:44 and I've been live.
You probably need a bathroom break.
I do. I'm like gonna start doing the pee-pee dance. I hope that everybody has a good night. Victoria, I do not accept your apology until you can correctly apologize so that we're clear. Sailing nuts, I wish I had the time, but I don't, and I do have kidney issues, and I do need coffee. I drank all my coffee.
Oh God.
I know. I try to at least like everybody's comments. Well, I'm
Yeah.
more talking about my YouTube. My TikTok, YouTube, like, it's a little different. I do try to give more attention over there. I know, it's embarrassing. Itty bitty. Do better. That's what I'm gonna say to you. Do better. Nichole, nobody really gives a shit if you yell. I personally would go eat a Snickers before I acted like that on the internet in fucking public.